Usually it's big and red, right?
I think I'm getting better at this.
I would agree.
It seemed pretty smooth.
Yeah, like I didn't touch anything.
Like a baby's bottom.
It's like I got it to work once, and then the one time I'm like, oh, let's do a different activity. Slides all faders one direction, brake system. I need to figure out how to save button. All right. So on the stream, I've got Teddy with us.
I go grab my dice.
And so if you want to see his pretty face, pull up the stream. But want to do a quick character introduction again for our Act 2 of the Isle of Mar, as we are officially beginning it with the day.
2.
You want to start?
I'm Brett. I play Baldwin. He's a Death Knight, formerly a Paladin, trying to regain Paladin status. And yeah.
I'm Jess. I play Phelan, and she is a rogue high elf, and still trying to figure out my goal.
I'm Zach. I play Rohiter, fighter fisherman who's looking to make a quick buck.
I'm Andrew. I play Shax, Captain Shax, and Marv. Shax is water genasi. Marv is
sorry.
No, you're good. Marv's up. My brain.
We hear you huffing and puffing with your snack crackle bags and like whatever other activity you were doing.
Take up the empty space.
I ran back to my chair because I was counting down. I'm like, oh no, I'm the last one left.
All right, we're gonna roll it back. Give Kelton a minute to adjust. All right, I'm Andrew. I play Captain Shax, who's a water genasi, and Marv, who's a barbarian warforged.
I'm Teddy. I play a hill dwarf cleric because our party had shit heals in Act 1. My other character is Gilly, who is a Shadowthorn ship captain. Teddy is also a Shadowthorn bishop, who's more public.
What?
And yeah,
Wait, we had heals in the first? What? Sorry.
we had no heals.
Mm-hmm. All the time.
Gotta get my.
That's right.
No need to be afraid for any reason.
I feel reassured.
You all have timers now.
So who would like to recap where we're at and what we're doing? Any volunteers?
I'll do it.
All right.
All right. So so the fisherman woke up after on the ship we stole last time. Row harder. Great name. We figured out that Savannah's a princess, and she has a magic amulet that leads us to some kind of artifact or can, and all the houses have a piece of it. We were going to Imberleaf for the general. We dropped them off and said goodbye to them, and then we continued sailing north, I believe. And then we got off at a little fishing village and little port and caused mass shenanigans, and that's where we left.
Yeah, what exactly did you do in that town?
I think somebody tried to fight with a sandwich,
Oh my gosh.
and
The salami.
I have the Scooby Doo where they're running between all the doors, and they're and then somebody blew up a bar, and we the barkeep. We attempted to do several different things, and she wasn't buying any of it, so that's
Frantically made an escape on the
Pretty much.
our newly acquired friend, Rohiter. And you are now sailing to a Shadowthorn outpost to make some connections. That's where we shall pick up off day. And with that, it is in the middle of the night as you decided to escape your little fishing village. As the bar was burning off in the distance. So, what would you like to do?
I'm topping off the bottle that Sokka gave me before he left, just in memory of him. So I'm kind of pouring everyone glasses of rum, and kind of doing a last little cheers for our next adventure. Cheers to our new friend Row Harder. Thank you for bringing us upon your vessel, and to many great servitudes and adventures we have towards Newfoundland.
Whoop.
Cool, man. I'm gonna take the other glass and clink it to his.
You have a nice little glass of very suspicious liquor.
Oh, this is the suspicious one.
No, it's just like you're not familiar with it, and neither is
Oh.
he. Sokka's been drinking things very frequently, so you're not quite sure what
I
you
was told
just
it was-
downed, but it was strong.
Cool.
I was told it was rum on his way out, so I trust that.
I'm not gonna question
Find
it.
out.
Would anyone else like a glass?
I'll take one.
Here you are, sir.
Clink it. I do pour a little bit out for the homies, and then I shoot the rest of it.
All right. Anyone else
I'm
going
gonna-
to join in?
I'm gonna get a glass and then pour one out for myself.
So, you guys are headed to gotta pull up the name because all very
Lily something? Lily? No.
No.
What? No. Just making that up.
No, we were going to Shadowthorn.
Yeah, but what was the name of the port? I forgot.
oh, there's
Um,
so much
um,
information scattered around that I am bad at keeping track of
Is
everything.
it
The
Gemstone
Lays?
Isle?
Yes, that's where we're going, but you were going to the port of Verzick on the Gemstone
That's right.
Isle, which is an island north of the Shadowthorn.
Oh, we're heading
Uh,
straight to Port Verzick. Okay.
I mean, that's where you said you had connections.
That is true.
How you spell that?
Verzik.
No way.
Okay.
I spelled it right the first time.
Fuck
Mm.
yeah.
Give me an inspiration. I'm just kidding.
You have inspiration for as long as 4 of the sand timers have sand on top.
Okay. I still got it.
4 of them have it on top?
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
got
one-
a
one
3-day sand timer on my desk, so Paul didn't know about that one. He said sand timers, plural. Alright.
Whenever he uses a timer, the sand will be on top, and you get inspiration again.
Technically.
So
There we go.
All right.
I use
So you guys begin to sail away,
Come sail away.
and it'll be about a 2 days sail. You will have to travel a little bit through some open ocean on your vessel to get there. So roll me some survival checks.
The one, the only.
Cool.
Wow.
Die.
I'll use the black one. Better
Natural
roll well
20.
for
Oh,
me.
here's the other one.
Nat 20.
I'll take
I got a
that.
nat 20.
I think my survival's
What did you say?
16.
Survival.
Survival.
Okay.
I got a nice 14.
Mine's 11.
I got an 18.
Oh boy.
Oh, you guys are
Look at us. This rum is helping us.
How much fish did I catch?
All of it.
roll
Deal 100.
a profession isn't a skill. This version, what's
Roll
performance
under pressure.
check?
I don't think
I
it'd be
guess,
performance.
or athletic.
I like that one
Fish.
better.
What skill do you think is most appropriate for fishing?
I think it'd be like either it'd be like
Athletics.
a dex thing, wouldn't it? Don't you think? Dex and
Ah.
strength.
It depends on using a rod, or using a net.
I have both.
Could be the one. If you're,
I'd imagine if I'm in open ocean, I'd be casting a net.
yeah, I would use that athletics then. 'Cause you
Okay,
gotta, you
that'll
gotta
work for
haul
me.
it.
Roll an athletics check.
Gotta haul it.
That down. And you are doing this over the course
24.
of what?
24.
A 24. All right.
Got some of
I'll
them
use
mahi
this
mahis.
die.
We're gonna have some fish tacos here later.
Yeah,
Great.
dude.
You managed to get a fantastic haul
Yes, dude.
of 37 baby tuna.
I should
Ooh.
probably start taking notes on this.
Tuna taco.
So they're about like a foot long each. Nice little fish, but a nice little haul of tuna. On your first day of sailing, you are a little tired, as you quite haven't slept yet. On your little dinghy, it's not the most enjoyable ride of adventures, and you can kind of tell that you're not going to truly get a proper full rest on the open sea with this size of vessel. So you could do short rests in the equivalence of with sleep, but you won't get any benefits from outside of a short rest if you sleep on this particular ship.
Do we get to stave off exhaustion at least?
For this first night,
We also took all the food from the bar too, so we got plenty of rations as well.
right. So you've got plenty of stuff. You've got lots of food, plenty of things. Let's do a Constitution saving throw for everyone.
What? Oh, dirty 20. Dirty.
You said a Constitution.
A 12? Yes.
Constitute.
12.
I got a 9.
$13.
Okay.
Or wait, no,
Um,
sorry. That's a saving throw. That'd be a 17.
Okay. As you guys are going throughout the night, you've got plenty of food, plenty of fish, but it's over the last course of your adventures with the city being burned, being chased, you've still got this paranoia in the back of your head of being even secretly pursued for the most part. And if you rolled under a 15, you have 1 point of exhaustion.
It tracks. I'm used to traveling and being rationed food.
So your
Extreme
second day comes
discomforts.
around. Somebody roll me a D10 or 2 D10s, whichever. Same percentage, but
Are you wanting just D100 then?
sure.
I've got one right next to me.
Let him use it. Let him use it.
85.
Whoop.
We all take 85 points of piercing damage.
Necrotic.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Bleed.
It is an incredibly windy day today.
Dang.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Roll,
Oh, I hate it.
About 40 mile per hours, you know?
Yeah, how many knots we talking?
16 and a
Um,
half.
16?
That's humping, boys.
As
that's
vessel
pretty
goes.
fast.
Use my feet to paddle.
Roll. You roll me a D4.
Me.
D.
D4D.
D4.
The rower rolled a 4.
That's a 1.
Oh.
Okay. So it is assisting you in the windly direction.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoop.
Right.
So
That's
you
good.
are not fighting against the winds today.
Very nice.
It is a clear day, just with some high winds. So you're booking it pretty well, but unfortunately, with the speed you're going, it's not really fishable. So you're making very good time, and you'll probably arrive today several hours ahead of schedule.
Well, I already got the 37 tuna from. I'm okay with that.
And the other rations.
Roll another survival check for me, everyone.
Are we in a state where I can gather everyone around real fast? Or are we
Gather
just
a
wanting to
what?
just like gather everyone around, just kind of give them a little more information.
Yeah, you've got several hours, so like you can communicate, you can say whatever you want, and
I
Okay,
got
what
I don't know. If,
Improvement.
Didn't know if we were just doing a silent journey or not.
Yeah, you can.
I kind of stand up from my chair, finishing the bottle of rum that Saka gave me by myself, and I'm like, guys, I gotta be a little straight up with you on what we're getting ourselves into. I was not completely honest at the start. You'll definitely still get paid real harder. Don't worry, you'll definitely still get paid very highly.
All right, I'm good. I don't
This
need
is
to hear
going to
anything else.
be friendly territory, but I can't really be seen in this territory. This town, Verzick, it's my hometown. What can I say? It's hard for me to go back. It's not hard just psychologically, but also I'm not really allowed back at this time due to my influence there. 40 years ago, this town kind of got ransacked by the Shadowthorn. It is a mining camp of dwarfs. Shadowthorn do not have any dwarves in their entire clan or their house, as it's been. See, I don't know how many Shadowthorn you all have interact with, but we're pretty much going right onto one of their main production sites when it comes to their source material, because these dwarves work 24/7. Um, Long story short, they killed everyone in my village. I was the only survivor, but all the dwarves are now undead laborers. I don't know how to stop it. This was kind of just reported to me by in my clergy, because I was saved on kind of the back half end of the raid. But yeah, it's they don't really know I'm alive. They don't know I hold a position in the Shadowthorn, because the Shadowthorn have not made me they've made me aware in the public eye, but with this town being all undead laborers, they don't really get outside news. So it was a very, very tight knit community, but they are now just forced slaves. And kind of my goal is I want to help free them somehow. But if they realize who I am and they see me, it's going to be pretty obvious and probably going to cause unneeded drama. If that makes sense.
So you can't be seen because
Can't be seen because it's kind of obvious if they see a Shadowthorn dwarf, there's going to be something going on, and I still have friends and family in this village. But they are forever slaves by the Shadowthorn, and they cannot be. They still have their own consciousness, but they're not allowed to escape the spell. So they just continuously work 24/7 in the mines, producing for the Shadowthorns, so to say, war trade and endeavors and yeah, all that fun stuff.
wow.
So that's a secret in the Shadowthorn that not anyone knows about. But
Alrighty then.
just a heads up on the town we're getting into. If you do see a lot of undead people, they're going to be looking like our foreign Baldwin here.
Yeah,
Just
Baldwin's gonna
half the
fit right in.
size.
Yeah, all
Just
right.
just half the size. They are very friendly folk, but I am not too sure. I've not been there in 40 years. So I'm probably going to be a little masked myself and staying a little bit on the shadow side or disguising myself, just so you know. But that's all I'm comfortable sharing right now. Just give you guys a little heads up on what we're getting ourselves into, but I do promise it is friendly territory. Once they see our vessel and we just kind of explain to them that we're escaping from the Silverleaf territory.
Huh. Hmm. Hmm.
I can answer any questions you guys have any. I know that's big news drop, but I didn't realize the port we were sailing to until I just started putting pieces together on how close we were.
Are we still going really fast with the wind, Paul?
Yep. You're like sailing away. Today's travel time will probably take you half of what you initially expected. So instead of like taking a
Yeah.
full day, you'll arrive in the next 12 hours.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I don't have any questions.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just going
You say
with
you
the
said you
flow
could
of the
disguise
story.
yourself and good to go.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of why I ripped out some of your tarps because I'm needing to make myself disguise.
You ripped them
earlier.
up again?
Ah, crap.
Well, I mean,
He
you were
just fixed
sailing the
those.
boat. You were
Sorry,
sailing
bro.
the
It's a
boat, and
cantrip.
I had
It
to,
takes me a time.
you know,
It's all good.
I had to give myself disguise. I grab a kind of dagger from my pocket, and I start to shave my beard entirely to give myself a clean shave.
Oh no. Does he lose his cleric abilities without a beard?
It's like Samus or what's his name?
So I'm just,
Yeah.
Samson.
kind of
Samson.
just
yeah.
I dip my knife in the
Samus.
seawater like as we're going, and I just wet
He's
shave.
a hot chick in a
completely my
robot
beard
body.
off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, everyone remembers everyone's favorite biblical character, Samus.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Metroid Prime. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we got it. The Book of Metroid.
But I say this
What
is
is
one way I
it?
can
Third
disguise
book of the
myself.
Church of Science, or? But yeah, so you guys have been kind of been given a little bit more information about Teddy's island. Is there anything in particular you'd like to do, or how you'd like to land on the island?
Is there a dock, or is it sort of similar to the Corsairs where you have to get on land a little bit?
So you've been there before, just to like offload goods and come back. So you know it's for the most of the island is unexplored. But
yeah,
at
this
that
area.
particular, there's some shoreline dock. It's not for large vessels by any means, but it's more accessible to ships of your size and along those lines.
Is there one that's open? A spot on one of the ports?
You're not there yet, so you're not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm looking out for, so I can aim to be at a dock instead of on a beach.
Okay. Anyone else with inputs, questions, concerns, or just sail away?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys just sail along. Today's a little bit uneventful. You are having to work a little bit harder for the higher winds, but it is paying off in time. Roll me a d20. Anybody? 1d20.
17.
What'd you get? A 5 and a 17. You guys pretty much arrive as the sun is beginning to set. You've probably got an hour of sunlight as you can see the island. You can see the alcove in which the town is located. And you're about 30 minutes to the docks. And the docks, there's 3 little bridges that just kind of extend out into the ocean. And you just pull up to them and dock there.
Mhm.
Yeah. As you're doing that,
Are there any shipwrights around that I gotta talk to?
yeah, as you're pulling up, you kind of adjust your sails in such a manner. You pull up next to the dock. An orc fellow comes up to you and says, "State your business."
Here to trade goods and sell fish.
He kind of looks over the boat. No contraband.
No?
No.
All right, good enough. Kind of like walks back off the dock towards land and leaves you to your own. What would you like to do?
I'd like
I
to,
guess-
sorry.
Is the I guess the market's gonna be closing here soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be like a tomorrow.
And you said I've been here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It-
I'm gonna get the fish strung up and ready to take to
Okay. Are you like drying them
market.
out a little bit, or like cleaning and prepping?
keeping them fresh.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you start working.
Some
on
of them dried, some of them in I would have put in the smoker with some of the others.
Yeah. So you're making
You have a variety.
a couple different things. Roll a survival check for me, or yeah, we'll do survival on that. What is everyone else preparing to do or wanting to do?
I'm
Is
gonna
there,
stay
like,
kind of in the back of the ship, that bar stool that I stole from the bar at the last thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not realize.
You're okay.
I just want to start crafting myself like makeshift horns, like a horn headband, like a tiefling would have, and just kind of have that be my disguise under a hood. So I'm just using like wood and tarp to like craft myself some makeshift horns.
Okay.
Do you have like a really
Right.
bad sunburn from?
I got a
being in
14, by the way.
Okay, yeah. You managed to do
waves?
what you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
pretty successfully.
They're like an inn or a place to like get a drink, maybe some food.
You don't like dried fish?
Maybe smoked fish, but
We've got smoked fish.
Jerky.
We've got it. We're here.
Roll me a deception check.
smoked what?
Teddy.
Or deception.
Okay.
No, for Teddy.
Oh.
So, you ask him about the inn.
Yeah. Is there like an inn?
6.
There's you. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you wrapped the things around your head and constructed what you wanted. As Phelan is talking to De Roar about a place to stay, and you know of a decent establishment here that is a little more upkept than other places. This is a little more sophisticated hub of the island, as more people will come to this for their goods and services, as opposed to a more remote village. This is still much of a village, but it is more of a middle high tier village than just one out in the boonies kind of vibe.
Gotcha. So we're at like the middle class village. the
That's a
middle-
good way of phrasing it. There's some places with actually windows and functioning doors and proper outhouses.
Yeah, a little farther into town, there's a nicer place. You can get some pretty good ales.
What's it called?
Be good to get a drink.
I don't know. I usually sleep on the boat. I don't usually have enough money to stay there, but it's there.
So you guys,
Something about jerky.
All right.
I've got.
They have
us
a lot
covered
of
for
they have a lot
the
of
rest
dried
the year.
meats.
I've still got a little prestige for if we need to stay anywhere. I just need to make sure. Is there anyone in like hearing distance that's from the Shadowthorn that can hear us on the boat, or is it just us that can hear each other?
you're gonna be very humorous, is what I just auto generated for your prompt. But nobody is really around you on the docks. You've kind of been left alone to your own devices
Okay.
at the moment.
If I can get past the dwarves at least, the Shadowthorn still know who I am. I can at least get us a place to stay. Just kind
Oh,
of
that'd be
showing
good.
myself.
That'd be
And
good.
I can at least get us a decent place to stay. But the thing is, I just can't have any dwarves see me.
So what do you do? Make your way to the inn, or
I kind of put my headband on. I'm like, all right, follow me, guys. I put my hood up to where it's like covering my forehead, and just the headband's meant for just the horns to be kind of sticking out to show I'm a tiefling. And I kind of just duck my head down. I'm like, just follow me. And I start
do you guys-
heading towards the middle of the town.
you guys start following him, or what do you do?
Yeah, I'll follow.
He would be a short tiefling. He'd be a midget tiefling.
Yeah,
We
I'll
follow,
go on.
but still.
Okay, you follow along. Where are you attempting to take them, Father Teddy?
I'm attempting to take him to the nearest church.
Okay. So there is like a little white wooden like church in the town. There's a couple torches along the way. The town seems very inactive as you guys are walking through the street as the sun is setting. Anything you want to do while you're walking through town?
I just
Anybody?
I'm beelining to
just-
the church.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around and see like is there anybody out and what they're doing.
Sure, like who's out and about.
Yeah,
and
I want to observe and see if the spell. We just see the effects of it.
What spell?
The spell that has the dwarves held captive.
Okay. Roll a d20
I'll look at
for
the
perception.
businesses.
Yeah,
like
20.
the
You don't see any dwarves at all. You just see mostly half orc or orc right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to look at the layout of the town, where
Okay.
where stuff's at, town center, stuff like that.
Okay, so yeah, you just take a note of where things are,
yeah,
and
yeah.
just roll.
Why
Are-
not?
Are the half orcs like going up and down the streets, kind of guarding it, patrolling type of thing?
No, they're just walking around.
Okay. Do they have any like certain regalia or anything about them?
Nope.
Would I
Okay.
see anything that I would recognize? a half-orc?
You can roll. And what are you looking for?
See if there's anything from my village.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
I got a 4.
Yeah, you're looking at the
I
buildings.
know where there are
and-
roads.
Yeah.
That's it.
2.
You're like, haha, my brother.
My brother, I see fish.
Oh gosh.
You got like a stick on your shoulder with a couple like fish, and it's like, hey, you wanna? And they're like, oh, fish. But you guys seem to be walking through the village pretty easily. You get to like this white little church. It's very think of like your southern country church. It's just like one room, little bell on top, couple windows, big door. And so, Teddy, you bolt inside, or what do you do?
I knock on the door, like kind of do a. Here, what do I have here?
The secret knock.
Yeah, I do a little Shadowthorn knock.
Fireballs streak out of the sky. Or it's the Korean Jesus.
So you knock on the door, looking for a secretive reply of some kind, and you do not get what you're expecting. Instead of somebody just opens the door, and a half orc opens the door and looks down at you and goes, "Ah, funny child with sheet on head. How can I help you?"
I still with my head down, I show him my challenge coin.
He looks at it and is like, I don't need any money, but thank you, and he hands you the coin back.
Let me find my phrase real fast.
Are
It's in
these
my
not
notes.
these not the people you were expecting there, bud?
I say, do you have room in your church tonight? I'm guessing, Father? For us to stay just for one night?
He takes a he like kind of looks up and sees the group of you, and he's like, well, if you desperately are in need of it, we're more than welcome to, but the inn, if you have coin, the inn would probably be better, but
Our corn was
Uh,
stolen.
We are of poor folk. We have no coin.
Oh.
We just lost our village.
oh, that's a shame. So you must not be from this island then.
No, we are not.
No.
That's correct, Father.
Well, weren't you from this island?
Oh no, we got brought in recently, I should say. We had to
No, I was talking to Teddy.
I'm not.
Elbows
like
him in the ribs.
like you say that to the
Actually,
priest.
elbows you in
and
like the
the
back
priest
of
is
the
like,
knee.
I am not. I'm just a traveling priest who lost my village to a raid. And now I'm just needing some a place to stay with the remaining villagers we had.
Did he not say that?
It was a horrible raid.
I feel like y'all keep ignoring me. Hmm. Okay.
the priest seems to be a little confused. He's like, well, if you're more than welcome to at least come inside for the time being.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
look at the
Father.
priest and I offer him, hey, got some variety of cured fishes behind me. If you would be willing to trade.
We would accept any donations to the church.
I put the fish away.
I reached into my robe and I grab out 2 gold coins and I said, this should help for the church's communion.
He sticks his hands. He's like, oh, thank you very much. Please come in. And you come inside the church, and it's very simple. Just a few pews, some windows, a podium to preach at.
Is
For the
there
most-
is there anybody else in there with us?
Not at first glance. You don't. It's like a one room kind of building, very simple. Laid out.
Altar, pews,
Yeah,
center aisle.
yeah. Center aisle, very standardized.
Okay.
Small town church.
Okay.
Probably hold 100 people, maybe.
Okay.
Is there any like back area where like the father's office or
Altar.
quarters?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like you see at the front of the altar. There's like 2 bump outs left or right of it where people would either come in or go out. Just small rooms at the back of the church. There's
Okay.
like a glass pane behind the altar, but you can tell there's like 2 small rooms at the rear.
I kind of just start walking towards the altar and I'll kneel down and I'll start just doing a little ritualistic prayer.
All right. What about the rest of the party?
I'll go to the front and sit in the first pew.
Funk.
Thunk.
I'm just gonna like sit down on the pew and then just kick my feet up, just kind of like relax.
All right.
I'm gonna go investigate one of those back rooms.
Okay.
So I'll go to the one on the right.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
I'll
go to the
look
one on the
around and
left.
see if
Both of
orc
you
is
just
around.
immediately just like do boop and split different ways. Let's play rollies. Both of you roll a d20.
Are you just wanting the raw roll?
Yeah.
17.
15.
All right, you go first. So you went on the left or right?
Right.
Okay. So you kind of open the door, and you see what seems to just be a very like casual room. There's like like 2 chairs. It almost seems as this room would be laid out in more of a confessional booth kind of thing. There's like a rack with some robes on it that could be looked for like as a choir regalia of different things along those lines. It seems to be a multi-use kind of room.
Okay. All right. I don't see anything interesting in there, so I'm just gonna go back out and sit on a pew.
All right. You open your door.
'Kay.
And you see like several statues or idols of the different gods, and they're all kind of like clumped together in a corner of the room.
Different gods?
Yes.
I thought this church only had one god. Or wait, hold on. Who does Celtic worship again?
Stallion.
Do I know? Do I know that?
You've never asked him.
And these are very clearly different.
Yeah,
idols.
it's like the gods of D&D. It's like
Okay.
um,
Yeah. I'm gonna,
Travel for
can I
4
can I
days,
pick them up and investigate them?
yeah. You go in and you roll an investigation check for me.
14. 14.
Okay. You like pick up one of the gods and you
Like, do I feel any godly energy in them?
for those not in particular. You were looking around and you find a statue to Moradin. And as you're kind of looking it over, you kind of notice there's like some dried blood on it.
Ew.
Dried blood.
Correct.
I remember my first time.
All right, altar boy.
Was this like kind of hidden in the back, or was it just sort of just?
Is like all the statues, they were definitely not neatly stacked. They were like thrown into the corner kind
Okay.
of thing, like in a pile.
I grabbed the one with blood on it, since it's still in my hand, I guess, and I walk out of the closet to the back room, and I yell over to Teddy. I said, "I thought you only had the one god. Why are there 17 in here? And this one's got some schmutz on it." And I hold it up.
This is a
Love it.
polytheistic holy area. They don't normally just recognize one god. It's with it being a port, there's going to be different travelers coming through here. So that's why many of these churches at ports hold statues and idols of multiple gods. If you see more back there,
So they try to rake in as much donation money as they
Well,
can. Oh, I see how it works.
They must not care too much about them because these were just tossed into a corner, and this one's got some schmutz. Look at it. And I start rubbing the blood off. Or trying to.
The magic
that could have
lamp.
been a
Demon
sacrificial
pops out of
idol.
it?
Oh,
Could be a what?
Sometimes those idols were used for certain rituals, depending on the
Teddy,
god.
roll me an arcane a religion check.
Dude, that's fucked up.
I know it's 0 for you.
Plus
so-
0, yeah, that plus 0
7.
religion.
7.
That
Yep,
boy.
that's
that
about
boy.
it.
That a boy.
Yep.
What would you guys like to do?
Hey, where'd you find those other idols?
Oh, it's right over here, man. And I take them. I say, see, they were just thrown all in there, and I take the one that had the blood on it, and I just sort of toss it back in with the others.
Clunk.
And what are they, like little statues or something?
Yeah, like think of
Idols, maybe.
like garden gnomes with gods.
I gotcha.
It's about
Yeah.
oh my god.
All right, so. I don't re- yeah, I'll walk back out front and just go to the father. And hey man, what are all these doing in the closet? I thought you were church. Like you want to bring them out and set them up or something?
No, they just need to be disposed of at this point. Really, they just need to.
Poke my head up. Bozo?
Well, yes. I mean, we're switching back to our original god.
Who is?
Who?
Well, I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Shargos. I mean, we are the orcs pantheon. I mean,
Makes sense.
What was his name?
well, I mean, we have Grumish, the one-eyed. Um, Shargos, the Night Lord.
Father, may I ask
There it
what
is.
your name is? I forgot to.
Yes. My name is Shaman Grulgog, Darkheart, or Grulga, Grulga,
say it again.
Charmin?
Grulga,
Grolga, Shaman Grolga. What?
Grulga. Yes, Shaman Grulga, Darkheart.
Charmin, it's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for letting us in.
Of course.
May I ask, earlier you said that you all were new to this town as well?
Oh yes, I mean, now that Gorthak is in charge, we've been dispatching more of the brothers and sisters to all of our subsidiaries to resume proper control.
Gorthak, is he a orc leader, or is he? Who's that? If you don't mind me asking, I've not heard that name before.
Ah, you must not be familiar with the inner workings of the Shadowthorn at the moment. Well, I mean, Gorthak took over Korgath's role as the head of the house.
I understand. Okay.
Could you spell that?
Took over.
Gorthak is Gorthak, and Korgath is Korgath.
Say that last one again.
Korgath,
Spell it one more time.
Korgath.
And he's the old one? He's the new-
Correct.
Okay.
Phelan and Teddy, roll me history checks with advantage.
That's a good sign.
Natural 20.
Roll another one.
Come on, Phelan.
Yes,
And you said Gorthak is the new one?
Gorthak, yeah.
Okay.
correct. Gorthak is the new ruler.
And he took over from Korgath.
Yes. Gorthak is the new one.
Got it.
Sound like some names from Middle Earth right now.
For real.
So you know, as Shadowthorn, that it used to be ruled under Korgath Bloodaxe, and had been known for his relatively tolerant stances towards the other races within his territory. But you're not quite familiar with Korgath in particular.
I'm not familiar with Gorthak, you said?
Correct. In particular,
Okay.
you've heard the
Have I-
name, but you're not specifically knowledge about him. You
Was
know he
he-
was a actually, what is his?
Was he ever like on the council or anything like that?
Yes. So Gorthak was on the council, so you know of him, but you don't know specific details to him. You know of his characteristics were more opposed to the old rule of the Shadowthorn. You know more about Korgath, which was the prior head of the house that it seems to be now, and he was more cooperative with allies and very influential minded for agents within the Shadowthorn.
You said influential with agents?
Yes, so Korgath was the in essence the one that created the Shadowthorn to be a house of spies, assassins, and information brokers.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
he-
ask the shaman. Do you happen to recall when Korgath took over?
Oh, I suppose it's been about 6 months or so now.
I
Most
see.
of the fighting has diminished, and we're still reclaiming our territories with the purge.
Our if I recall correctly, there was a dwarf colony here. Are they still working for the Shadowthorn?
Oh yes, we've sealed everyone into the mines, and they're working away
Understood.
until they, I suppose, can't.
How do you get all the materials out?
Oh, from the mines?
Yes.
Oh, we usually have a vessel come through every month or so to pick up enough ore to ship off to the.
What do you mean they're working there until they can't?
What?
I'm gonna let him answer.
Well, if they can't work, there's not much use for them. So
Was there something they did to merit this status?
no.
Okay.
Well, usually when my net breaks, I try to fix it. Because then you get more use out of it and you don't have to buy a brand new one.
That's nice.
So maybe you could just fix them.
How many are in the mines?
Oh, I didn't count.
A lot.
A good amount, yeah, I suppose. I mean, they'll ship in more every so often because we always need more.
Right.
Shaman,
really
have
think
you been
about
here
fixing them.
Have you been here the whole 6 months time then, with Korgath taking over?
Oh no, of course not. We've only been here, or I suppose I've only been here for maybe a month. We had to clean up quite a few, how should I say, situations in the Isles.
Was it a fish
Situations?
situation?
No,
Oh.
no fish.
Was it
Still
with
available,
that-
by the way, if you're... I saw you had come into some funds from his donation. You need some food. I do sell.
You're trying to get this man to buy your fish from his charitable donation gold.
You got it. Yep.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, wait, no. I'm bad at those. Wait, hold on.
Shh. He doesn't have to know that.
That's a nat 20.
Right. There we go. Attaboy.
Technically a 19 if you take my -1.
He goes. He asks, "It's like, sir, what is your name?"
Rohider.
Rohider, my brother. I understand that in this world of men and mortals, we orcs are always on the lower totem pole for
You know, you're
our
right.
views of things.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let me
Seems to be a little racist.
assist you. And he gives you a gold,
Yeah, buddy.
and he like puts it in your hand and like does the whole like close your fist and everything, and he like takes your hand, looks at you, and he says, I do must ask, you are in charge of these fellows, correct?
While on the boat. But this is their time off right now, so I don't... Outside of work hours.
You are a most generous captain, then. I assume that you have...
Less to keep up with. But then also, if they don't show up, then they get left. So, not
I
a lot of...
see.
Yeah.
Well, we could always use more help here if they did get left
They're
behind.
okay fishermen. They can hold a boat down pretty good. So,
He,
I
like-
mean, we could do some
He
fishing
like
for you.
holds your hand and pulls you in a little closer, and he's like, the church would be more than willing to assist you further for any more help we could have in the mines. As he like puts
Are there
another
fish in the
gold in your
mines?
hand, and he
Sure.
It's fish mining.
he's like, there are not many fish, but we definitely need more bodies.
I kind of
to
slam
work.
my warhammer down. I say, Shaman. sorry. You say orcs are at the bottom of the totem pole as you have dwarfs captured in mines. That's kind of playing reverse victim card, is it not?
He kind of looks at
That's-
you and he goes, "Well, at least we don't wear stools with towels on our head."
Pardon my religion, shaman. You should be more accustomed to seeing towels and stools on heads.
Are you insulting him or?
I'm just saying it.
He
Playing
looks
dumb.
at you and he's like, "Captain Rohador, I feel as though your workers are very ill-reputable of a man of your nature."
They're it's hard to take them places. That's for sure. I lean in a little bit closer. I have you know that one of them actually burned down a bar at the last port, so I've been trying to keep him under wraps. You know.
And he's like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine who it would be.
Oh, I don't want to say names. But I sort of
He kind of looks over at the person.
But he's super cool.
You start pointing another finger.
But
Like,
I'll tell you, he does really good at a fixing my tarps when a
That's right.
sheet child over there
Sheet child.
keeps tearing him to put him on his head.
Gosh.
I see. Well, that's quite interesting. So we should. I suppose it wouldn't hurt if you could not do destructive things while you're.
Nah, he's good. He's good. He just gets riled up sometimes. You know when you like get the itch and you gotta like a kleptomaniac's got to steal. It's kind of him, but like with fire.
He kind of looks back over at Shax and.
I'm
goes,
just a water boy.
Yes.
'Cause I'm
But he like puts his.
blue.
He reaches his hand out and puts it on your shoulder and is like, "Feel free to stay here for the night. We don't have much in the way, but at least it is a roof over your head." But
How close are we to the market? But
it's not very far. It's like a 10-minute walk. It's definitely night now. The sun is set. And forgot his name. Grolga kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "But I must retire for the night." And he makes his way to the door.
have a good night. And I'd lay down on the first pew, the closest pew that's there.
He's just like, "Good night."
Yeah.
I don't trust
That's a
him.
good idea. I'm gonna lay down too.
I don't trust anybody.
I don't trust him, but I need rest. So
I thought he was nice.
nice as far as
We
slavers
need
go.
to talk about your judge of character.
I hold up the 2 gold coins and said, his character's golden. And I put it away.
Alrighty.
I need
I
to
lay
figure
down,
out
but
more.
like I have my bow and arrow like draped across my chest, ready to go.
Okay. You kind of just like prepare yourself for combat.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take my net and like hang it up in one of the corners like a hammock.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get real comfy.
He,
So I'm-
he said he had a job for us, which means he's probably got some vital documents where he's staying at. I think all of us can take on one shaman.
I don't know. He could be pretty powerful.
What do you mean take off? Are you trying to fight the nice man?
I mean,
I wouldn't say
he seemed like an asshole to me.
fight, but maybe investigate his office a little bit better. With a little bit of lookout on the side. See what documents we can find, maybe? Information about this place, because if he's only been here a month, he's not fully moved in yet. He still doesn't
Yeah,
know
so
the
it's
ins and outs
probably
personally.
stuck in some box somewhere. So we'll just ask him tomorrow.
Oh, clearly we're in a giant room right now, and the other room had a bunch of idle dildos in there, so Now it's just his
He
office
literally
that we
just
haven't
tried to
explored.
sell us off.
So,
Like, hey, you want to sell him?
and due to the fact
No,
that
he was.
everyone in the
He said he
mines
needed help in the
is-
mines. He wasn't trying
Everyone
to
in the
sell.
mines. I don't think you do well under sea level, Captain.
I do just fine.
Those mines go thousands of feet under sea level. I'm kind of looking at it real harder. There's no fish down there.
Then why would he need our help?
He doesn't
Well,
need our help. He's
I,
literally
I
probably
think
just
he
trying
wants
put
to
us in the
turn us
mines
into
to work.
miners, bro.
It's called free labor for him.
Yeah. Read a book.
Well, maybe we should talk to him. Like you could show him your cantrip that fixes things, and maybe he wouldn't need more help. We could fix the dwarfs, and they'd work again.
Ro, what would you do if you could never fish again? That's what he's trying to take from you, Ro. To never fish again for the rest of your life. Everything you've trained for, everything you live for, day by day, ever since you were a wee little boy on the water. They're going to take your vessel, they're going to take your trade, they're going to take your livelihood. Do you want that, Ro?
They will take your life.
I'd probably just find another way to make some money. For being honest, probably a
You
caravan.
don't make
I think
money.
that'd be
This
pretty
is
good.
This would be free labor. You don't want to work for free. You're not that type of man.
I do not work for free.
You don't.
He would force you to work for free.
I don't think so. He gave me 2 gold.
He would take that back.
Mm-hmm.
If someone came in and said, "Oh, here's some gold," would you just go like, "Oh, I trust him"? Like,
That's what I did with y'all.
We didn't give you the gold.
didn't give you gold.
What's his name? The general?
Slovak?
Yeah, the donut.
Slovak? Yeah.
Well,
So
you can't.
that's what I'm saying.
And the reason y'all were brought here is because Sheet Child over there said I get paid.
That's what when you got paid 2 gold coins.
It seems like y'all got a lot of things going on the side, though. I will say that.
Yep,
A lot of moving parts with y'all.
it is. It's kind of like a fishing net, you know? Sometimes when it breaks, you got to focus on the other parts of the fishing net. If you don't close the line. I just started going off on a tangent about shit.
You
What?
just fix the net.
You just fixed
You
the
gotta
net.
fix the net.
We have gone over this 3 times tonight alone. You just fixed the net.
What if you don't
There's
have
gonna be
the
so
tools?
many fishing
And with
analogies.
that, I get kind of irritated, and I go to my net hammock, and I just sort of, and I'm turning in for the night. I'm done.
You don't have a point of exhaustion, right? Okay. I think that makes you a strong candidate for first watch. I'm not gonna volunteer.
All right, I'm down.
but-
Let's go. I got
okay.
first watch.
And I'm gonna try to take a long rest.
All right, you guys kind of turn in and try to get some rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I said though I have
checks. Roll me 3 d20s.
Trace? Add anything to him or just flat?
Just flat.
That's correct. It wasn't that 20 though, but it's all right. 17,
Oh.
10. I'll take a 12.
Okay. Yeah.
At the end of my watch, I'm gonna go over and smack him in the head.
You put him on second watch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shax has voluntold Teddy for second watch.
Wake up. You got second watch.
Okay.
All right. Roll me 3 d20s.
6, 8,
That sucks.
8.
Okay. Who's taking last watch?
I will.
I'm gonna smack the fisherman and wake him up from his fishing hammock.
No, you do it.
All right. Rohuder, you are smacked awake by Teddy for third watch.
I'm gonna take his hammock over.
You gonna do what?
I'm gonna
Tips
take
your
your hammock.
hammock
I'm gonna
over.
sleep in your hammock.
I would say, yeah, he didn't say tip. He said take.
Take it over.
That net better be intact when I get back.
If not, you can just
You,
repair
you
the net. Am I
tarp
right?
tearing sheet child. I go back and I look at the other little idols in the closet
Okay.
to pass the time.
All right. You just like look them over, or like
I sort of line them up.
you take them out of the closet, or just put them in the
Yeah,
closet,
yeah,
line
I
them
sort
up.
of put them in a little semicircle, just you
Put-
know,
put 'em
rearranging them,
on the altar.
kind of like you would like with garden gnomes. Just like, you need to look this way.
Okay, like you set them up and depile them and just organize them. You clean them up or anything, or just like
No, I wouldn't say clean them up. I just
Okay,
sort
you
of just set them up
yeah, cool.
and just kind of playing with them like they're
You start
toys.
playing with the god gnomes.
Through the magic door. Booby traps.
Roll me 3d20s.
Just raw.
Yeah.
12. 2.
Oh dear.
We can get out of there. Nat 20.
Okay, yeah. So you guys manage to get a good night's rest. And you wake up refreshed.
Yay.
Yay.
Do I still have my +1 exhaustion?
Nope.
Okay.
Usually you have to roll for it, but if you get a good night's rest and you had plenty of fish and food and other rations, if you were low on supplies, I'd probably make you roll for it, but you had plenty of things that you needed. So I will say you do not have exhaustion at the moment. As with that, the dawn breaks as the church begins to light up a little bit. What would the party like to do?
I'm going to slap Teddy awake. Take my net back.
Teddy, what's the plan?
Captain, you wanna sell that fish at the market?
Yep.
All
We
right.
got to go get some fish, sell
I'll
them
go
at the
with him.
market.
Teddy, are we going to try to liberate your comrades?
I would like to. If this is the
You're
way
not
we have
leading
to
us
do it.
into some kind of shadow thorn trap, are you?
No. Absolutely not. Especially with the new
Definitely.
council dude taking over. If I remember correct, I mean, they got my entire family and friends enslaved away. So clearly some shit's gone down in the last 6 months. I'm gonna try to figure out that first. I'm gonna see if I can recognize any Shadowthorn I know. That's kind of my plan. But I need to figure out more of the inner workings of what's gone on before I can make any decisions. Because clearly I don't know these new people coming through. I think finding Gilly might be the best plan. Because he is the closest ally I had that I know is still in the general area. And if I were knowing Gilly, I knew he would be making his way up here in this area.
All right,
But yeah,
sounds good. Yeah, we can go scout out, try to find Gilly, see what else is going on.
so I'm gonna stay in the church for the time being, see if I can recognize any patterns and people walking through the church. If you guys want to go scout out the town and everything, so I still can't be seen, but I'll rendezvous here tonight. Just let me know what you guys see in this town, and just kind of people watch today.
All right.
So you're going to stay behind at the church?
Yeah.
All right. You guys venture forth, or what do you do? Go to the market?
Yeah, I'm setting up at the market to sell.
All right. Everyone following along with him, or
Well, no, I'm not going to the market. I'm going. What do you want?
Let's go walk around.
Okay,
Let's go see
I'll
what we
walk
can
bold.
find.
what?
Yeah.
Walk around the town a little bit.
Yep.
Roll a performance check for me. And you going to sell all your little tunas, or you going to keep them, or?
I'll sell 30 of them.
All right. Sell about 30 of them. All right.
What was it?
Performance.
14.
14. You seem to have a pretty successful morning.
Sorry. 14.
And it seems as the fish are in pretty good condition, and you managed to get about 5 silver for the lot of 30 of them. So you guys are wandering around the town in the morning. Shax, are you going with them? The market?
We're going to market with him.
Okay. So
One of the ones we're going to keep, one of the fish we're going to keep, I'm going to cast Enlarge on. Just for fun.
You now have a 2-foot long tuna.
Yes. Let's see.
You can make them
Size
bigger?
doubles in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8. So yeah, I just got us like a massive tuna.
Why didn't you do that to the others?
That's a good question. You sold them too quickly.
Well, they're desperate here. We gotta go fish. We go get them more.
Mm.
I actually take. I say do it to the others, to the other 7, and we're gonna sell some more of those, the big ones.
No, I don't have enough spells.
Okay, next time.
Well, I just figured we could eat one giant one.
All right.
would help us.
As Baldwin and Phelan are like going around the town, are you looking for anything particular? What do you two want to do?
Looking for guards, guard
Scouting the place out.
stations. guard
Okay,
stations,
roll some
competition.
investigation
Yeah,
checks
yeah.
for me.
God, do we even need the keys? Got it.
D&D fishing
I got a 1 and a bonus.
could do it as a
No bonus.
A pure critical 1
Yeah.
on investigation.
I see.
Oh.
So you're kind of following Phelan around. You're trying to like investigate like guards, outposts, and everything. And as you're going around, you just honestly feel like you're kind of lost. You're just like the only thing that's really indicating you is like I need to follow Phelan.
All right.
That's about it for yours. Phelan though, what all are you looking around for, trying to do?
So we want to try to help Teddy somehow and release all those orbs because I kind of like want to scout out the place, see like how fortified it is. Would it be easy to?
You, as you're like walking around the town, you notice like everyone has like some form of dagger or blade or club. Everyone seems to be like mildly armed, but no one seems outright militant. Like some people are hunters, you can definitely tell. Now that it's kind of daytime, you notice that there are other races walking around for the most part,
Mhm.
but all of them seem to be more traders of one type or the other, or have some kind of assigned role within the village itself. Like they could be a blacksmith or a builder or something along those lines. So you can definitely tell as you're walking through the village that anyone that isn't an orc or half orc of some kind seems to have a place for them, for the most part. And I assume you're just going through the streets, just walking by the tavern, maybe a few other buildings. As you're walking along the street, you kind of notice like a signboard with tasks of requests wanting certain type of fish or meat of the summer or trade this for that, kind of like a community board. And within it, you see a little article of news that catches your eye that seems to confuse you for a little bit. As you read the article, it's talking about the assassination of the High Lord over at Silverleaf, and the article seems to be praising them as heroes for removing them out of the way.
So it seems that they liked our little assassination. That could be beneficial.
Could be beneficial.
Don't want to just go spreading that around
No,
quite yet,
no,
though.
definitely not.
And you do remember that you could collect your reward for that.
Who is there anyone in specific like
That's just like a kind of a news article. With your back end affiliations, you would have to seek someone out in particular.
would I need to seek out like the leader or like
You, with what you were trained in and what you kind of know, you believe that you could probably report to any kind of officer
Okay.
with relations to higher ups,
Okay.
for the most part. And thinking about that, you could probably either talk to a captain within the town or the mayor of this area for the most part and get more information that way. And with that, it's probably about noon of today. You guys have walked around the town a little bit. The market's wrapping up for the morning market. You guys kind of reconvene back at the church. What would you like to do?
Has there been any foot traffic in the church that morning?
Yeah, it's been a little bit. You've seen different races come in, mostly half orc in nature. Visit, they'll pop in and pray and get blessed, and there's been others that'll seem to come in and pray to they just seem to pray. They don't really say much. They'll just come in, kneel, say a few words, drop some copper in the um bowl of communion or whatever it's called, and depart.
I'm gonna give Shax a silver for helping at the market.
Whoop.
Or I'm gonna give him 2 silver actually.
Oh yeah, baby. Thanks.
So we found this article that said that we can get a reward for having killed, what was it? Was it Thorn?
Oh, was it?
That
the high
in the camp, the Silverleaf camp.
lord?
There was an article specifically saying we can get a reward. Kind of.
Wait, the Lord,
Outage.
High Lord, Reginald.
Yeah, original.
Thought we gave his head to the other people, the army, the rebellion. Pretty sure we did.
We did, but the kill is confirmed already.
Hmm.
How do you know we can collect the reward?
They're just praising whoever did it, so I'm sure there's a reward doing it. Higher up.
I feel like that would cause commotion if we were just at ourselves that quickly.
Hmm.
Maybe before we leave, we could collect the reward.
Did we happen to get a copy of this article or anything?
No, I didn't take it down. That would seem suspicious.
Oh, I mean, did you guys come across any newsstands or anything like that to help me out since I wasn't able to?
Yeah, we found it on a newsstand in the middle of town.
Yeah, like like one of those board jobs.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, please bring fish, and oh, praise the people who killed the High Lord.
Do I know where the nearest board is?
Not off the top of your head, but
Did
Would there
anyone happen to
would
get
there have been a
their-
board in the market?
I will
yeah.
Okay.
sleep.
I'm like, oh, here, hold on. And I'm gonna go grab the article off the market board.
You just run out to the market and come back
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
just go grab it real quick.
Yeah, it seems like like one of those flyers that just like fold out and like big And
Like a centerfold.
it's just like miscellaneous news sections of things throughout the aisles of different topics for the most part. But the definite article, it's probably like a paragraph or two about the assassin or the confirmed death of the High Lord and how Shadowthorn thanks its or how Shadowthorn is in agreement with the death of a lower tribesman in its ongoing quest for superiority.
Where's the part about the reward?
There's not on that piece of paper.
Oh, I thought there was a reward for it.
Is he back with the article yet?
Yeah. I hand it
Sir-
around. I'll let everybody read it.
Okay. Did the author of this article sign their name or anything like that, or is it just kind of a blank statement?
It's pretty much, it's really pretty generic. It seems like it's just kind of a recap or a gossip sheet for the most part. It's not all details on it are pretty vague.
Okay. I kind of glance up and see if there is there anyone else in the church right now.
Yeah, there's a Grulog is back, so he's hanging out in the church, kind of just assisting people and collecting tithes.
Okay. I kind of like nudge him like, "Hey guys, let me show you this idol over here. By the way, I think I saw something weird about it." I kind of motion everyone to go into the idol room.
Yeah,
If anyone joins me.
to the
Yeah,
closet.
I'll
yeah,
come.
we'll
Yeah,
go.
to that private closet.
All right.
That's
Sure. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
go into the
that-
closet.
Oh.
With
Has
the
some fellas
bloody
vibe.
statuette.
Well, easy now.
I asked Ro to shut the door behind him.
I
Oh,
slammed the door.
Smack.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
that
just
goes
kind of put my
into
hand on
church.
my my blade.
Sort of kick it with my foot.
I'm walking forward, and then as I hear the door shut, I quickly turn around, and I'm talking in a lower voice. I'm like, "Here's the thing: news has already gotten to the Shadowthorn. If the Shadowthorn was on board with this, and this is a genuine news article, this is going to be a high contract that the Shadowthorn was reaching for. If I can get in touch with some type of officers, anything like that, I can." This is so frustrating. I need to get in touch with someone I know. If I can, I just kind of like keep groaning because I can't leave or anything. I need to get in touch with someone I know because if I can confirm this kill on us, this will give us a very good amount of coin. These are some of the highest paying contracts that Shadowthorn gives out, but they probably assign this to 1, 2, 3 agents tops. So if we can collect this before those 3 agents can, this will pay us a good amount of gold to help get us on our feet. And I'm saying a good amount of gold.
All right. Nope. Who, when, where?
Yeah, how are we gonna do
Yeah.
that?
First, I want to see if I can get in touch with someone I know to see if I can use my clearance to figure out who the agents are that claimed it. And then if
I thought you had to stay here.
well, eventually I have to go talk to some people. So if you guys can find out any officer names in this port, give me a list of officer names or anything like that, I can verify if I know them or not.
So we need to find that Shadowthorn agents.
Well, everyone here is going to be. This is Shadowthorn territory.
Yeah, but you need an officer.
Yes, officers are who I would be working with. Just any type of name, officer, anything like that, or just any clues about Gilly. I wouldn't mention Gilly by name because he is probably pissed off some people in Shadowthorn, based off my interaction with Isabella. But I don't know those details for sure yet, so I'm still keep that name under the wraps. But see what you can find out. Just any names that would help me go a long way.
I can do that.
All right. Yep.
And I'll keep observing the foot traffic here to see if I see any higher Just any dwarves in general. If I see one dwarf come through here, I'll know it's safe for me to exit. this
Roll
church.
a perception check. Everyone that went outside today.
Oh no.
Wow. Wow.
11.
Wow.
12.
6.
11.
11, 12,
7.
7, then 6.
He does
You
more.
two, as you were specifically looking around the town, mostly Phelan, less Brett, with that crit one. You saw no dwarves.
Right, they're all sealed up.
What did we see?
Fish.
You were mostly bartering with half orcs for the most part, or full orc. There were a couple humans, a few genasi of different elements. Overall, it was
My
mostly
brothers.
those categories.
Teddy, who do we have to talk to find these names to get this coin you speak of?
I
Would it be
mean,
like a dwarf because they're all locked up.
wouldn't necessarily be a dwarf. It would just be more seeing if we can get a copy of
Like
itinerary of guards
a
or a list
higher
of guards here.
ranking.
Well, where is it at? You're being very vague here.
Well, I mean, normally there's a yellow book or something like that around.
Yep.
Usually they have.
Just
Usually, if
hanging
you
on
go to
the.
the barracks would have like a.
Before he finishes
You know,
talking, I go out and head to the barracks.
I see.
I'll go
And
with you.
I'll finish to the others that are still here. The barracks should have the officers on duty, kind of posted out. It'll say like on a plaque or something. That's normally how it goes.
Oh, like employee of the month kind of things.
Yeah, I mean, just so people know who to report to if need be.
All right. Well, I'm following you to the barracks. So
I'm going to go on that way
let's
as well.
go.
I like this guy. He's always down.
Give me a perceptione
Goblin.
check on the way to the barracks.
So you go as a group.
Yeah. Oh, we're all 4 going. All right. Let's go.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right. Lead the way. Wander over to the.
I love it when a crew follows their captain.
Mm. Just gonna leave that right there.
What was that?
It's a 10.
So what do you do?
Head straight for the barracks and don't just walk right in. You know, we're not going to just barge in, but kind of post up outside and just kind of observe.
Okay. Roll some investigation checks for whoever wants to assist.
God, I'm rolling terrible.
16.
18.
Keeping an eye out for what?
Got an 8.
So did
Dwarves,
I.
guards.
I'm looking for a guard or a higher up.
I'll look for dwarves.
All right. You, keeping an eye out on the barracks, you
Mhm.
notice, ooh, that's the wrong one.
Sorry.
That'll work. You notice somebody who seems to be a little more well ordained in armor and gear, for the most part, an orc fellow, gonna come out of the barracks for a little bit, bark a few orders at a few people, and the barracks isn't very big either. It's mostly like think of like a McDonald's sized building. probably the most American thing I've done is like not give any accurate measurements, but describe a.
That's the most accurate measurement you could have given.
One McDonald's, one square McDonald's.
It's this building is the size of one McDonald.
Everybody knows what you're talking about.
Now,
Yeah.
does it have the play place or is it just like average McDonald's?
No place McDonald.
No play place. Got it.
Post-COVID,
Okay.
post-COVID McDonald's.
Are we taking into
Post-COVID.
account the golden arches to match the height, or is there no golden arch?
There's no golden arches.
Okay.
Trademarked.
Sad.
Do I see any just half orc in armor that would be from the barracks?
You see a few people like coming and going. These seem to be more of a security force than a militia, so to speak.
Can I go talk to the nearest one?
Yeah.
Cool.
You go up to him.
That's exactly what I do. Hello, brother.
Hello.
Oh, you've got a deep voice. Got a question for you.
All right.
Where do I find a yellow book?
The library?
That would tell me
He thinks
who
it's
the
a
higher
riddle.
who the higher ups are.
The higher ups of what?
You're higher ups. I'm trying to figure out. I might have some information on some things. I could get us some coin, and so like if you help out, like I'm trying to figure out who's like running this shindig.
Oh, you mean the captain?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, where's he at?
Oh, he's
Or she.
inside.
Okay,
That's Captain Throck.
Throck.
Sounds like. Sorry.
I got the wrong voice in my head when you said that. I was thinking of the Emperor New Groove dude. Like,
Yeah, crawl.
oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's him. Yeah.
Paul
Was it
Blart.
Patrick? What's his name? Wahlberger or
Who? What? No.
Swayze?
the voice actor for him?
Oh,
Patrick
Scrubs.
Patrick. What's it called?
No, I thought it started with a W. Anyway, that's the voice.
Wahlberg.
Is it
No,
Wahlberg?
No, it's
It's not him.
No,
Oh, what is his name?
I could see his face so
Shit out of
clearly.
me.
Warburton.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Patrick
Okay,
Warburton.
so it was a W.
Warburton.
All
is
right,
Who does crawl?
Yeah, this guy.
cool. So we're expecting that voice for the captain. So no pressure.
Show a picture of
And it's
Patrick
worse
Warburton
because the only
right
thing that I can think of is a meme I really shouldn't say.
Hey, so wait,
Right.
where? Back.
Nice. Everyone knew it. I didn't have to say it. I had to.
Love a good reference. So where is
Squeaking,
Captain
squeak,
Throck?
Squeak, squeaking.
Oh, he's inside.
Could I get an audience with him?
Yeah,
Cool.
probably.
Did I just walk in, or do I have to go with you?
I don't do appointments.
Oh, well, who does?
He just has to arrest you.
I don't know.
All right, we'll go in then.
Okay,
Let's just
well,
go in.
You want to come with me and we'll figure it out?
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
Okay.
Thanks.
He just takes you inside and like
Literally opens
it's like
the door.
like he opens the door, you two go in. What does everyone
well,
else do?
as we're going in, I turn around to the others and go,
Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
I'm going in. I'm gonna back him up.
As the rest of you guys are like slowly approaching the door, are like you running over? Like, are you just like?
We're just walking over. We're
Is
with
it-
him.
Yeah.
You're just
playing
like-
it cool.
yeah, it's my crew.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Whoops.
they're.
Yep.
Oh, you own them. Oh, perfect.
No.
Yes, come in.
Okay, yeah. Let's go.
I don't.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
And he's like, he comes inside. He comes inside and he goes, Captain Throck, we have somebody who says something about a yellow book.
Oh, you need to go to the library. I don't know what you're doing here.
And you see like a man behind a desk stand up, and Captain Throck is like, I really want to do the voice, but I can't do it. Because the only thing I can think of is like, hey. I can't think of how he does the rest of it.
I think of like
Think of
his-
Joe from Family Guy.
like the poison specifically for Cusco. Cusco's poison when he goes back and forth.
The poison specifically, I can't do it.
It's
I
very
can't-
jumpy. It's
I
very
can't-
bouncy.
Yeah.
The poison.
So he's
Poison
like,
from Cusco.
yes, soldier.
Cusco's poison.
That.
And I'm Captain Walk.
I put out my hand and said, I'm Rohitter. Nice to meet you.
Rohidor.
Yes, sir.
You need a book?
Well, I think it's a yellow book. I don't know how big it is, but like we might know some things about a certain
You pull out like a notepad.
High Lord assassination.
He perks up and he goes, "Oh, you
Yeah, and I
do?
heard there was some gold that could be involved with it, so we're trying to see what that's about. And apparently we need a yellow book for it.
I don't know much about this yellow book, but
You're-
what can you tell me about his death?"
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, no, he's like super dead.
So dead.
They know more than I do. I'm just sort of leading.
He kind of looks over you and he goes, "Well,
If you must know, I'm one of the ones.
he like perks up a little bit and he goes, "Oh, really?
Yes, my arrow.
And what is your name?"
Phelan.
Phelan. He kind of let's see. Roll.
Oh no. He's arrested. You're gonna throw him in jail.
Oh yeah. He goes, "Phelan." Yes. And he like goes behind the counter and he pulls out some papers and he goes, "Ah, yes. You were confirmed as the killer for that." And he looks over at you and at Rohudar and is like, "I did not know that she was working under you." Apologies, sir.
No, no problem. Don't worry about it.
I
all
did not
good.
realize your task force was so esteemed.
Yeah,
It
they're-
seems your
they're pretty good.
party is made up of quite a few talented assassins.
You should see him. He can mend tarps and make fish bigger, dude. He's killer.
Ah,
Yeah.
it seems as though the espionage may have taken a while, but
Thanks, dude.
you are the first to succeed in the task, of course.
Thank you.
Now, I assume that when exactly were you issued your mission? As he's looking at you, Rohidar.
Oh, I didn't pick it up. One of them grabbed it. I'm not sure who went. I just told someone to go.
Roll a
Bullshit check.
bluff.
It's not good. Not gonna be good. I mean, I don't point at any one person. I just sort of.
Like you're like,
Gesture.
"Oh, I didn't pick it up.
Yeah, you just sort of
one
like-
of them did."
One of these people around us.
One of.
It wasn't me either. I wasn't there.
What am I rolling?
Bluff or persuasion.
How's a 9 do?
Oh dear God.
He looks at you and he goes, "Are you okay? Then who?"
I'm the
Which-
one that picked up the shop.
Ah, perfect. And when was it issued?
It was issued a while back, along with others.
He like sits down for a second and he like puts his hands together and like crosses a leg and leans back a little bit and he goes, "So this is your first time returning back to Shadowthorn land?
That is correct.
So you are aware of what's transpired." And he like kind of looks back at you, Rohadir.
That's another thing. Sorry.
Yes, transpired. A lot of things have happened. Yep. Which one are you referring to?
Korga.
Oh yeah, where he.
I would love this if like your character is like, oh yeah, he pulls out the like,
Turns the camera, starts doing that.
Yeah, about 6 months ago,
Blue's Clues, like, handy
Gorthak
dandy
took over for
notebook.
Korgath.
Flips it over.
and you guys are like, okay. So, have you managed to check in since with your?
No, we sail a bunch. We stay on the waters. So
Ah.
we're not land. So we are usually behind on the news.
Yes. Well,
So
I
we're
suppose
getting caught up.
I need to at least give you the new mantras. And he
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
turns around and like grabs like a book pamphlet out from behind the shelf.
Is it yellow?
It would be red.
Okay.
In this case. Hold on. And on the and he like opens the book and he's like, let me address the key points of it. Overlord Gorthak Ironclaw. The policies for which we shall follow. 1. The protracted struggle of orc kind, and our advocates for a prolonged revolutionary struggle led by I against our more powerful adversaries, such as human kingdoms, elven empires, or other dominant forces of the realm. The strategy as follows involves encircling and then gradually wearing down our enemy through our cunning tactics and our strategic alliances made among other specific races. As with our mass kinship, I, Gortak, emphasize the importance of orc leaders maintaining close ties with common folk of their kind, fostering a mass kinship approach for our leaders to learn from the concerns and experiences of our brothers. 3. A cultural awakening, inspired by the teachings of our revolutionary leader, Gortak, who may initiate a cultural awakening aimed at purging our society perceived oppressors and collaborators. This could involve reclaiming ancient traditions, mobilizing lesser workforces, and challenging the dominance of other races in the realm. With our eternal rebellion, part 4. As Gortak emphasizes the need for perpetual rebellion in foreign lands, even after we establish dominance over our rivals in the realm, we must prevent the resurgence of them to maintain our revolutionary fervor among orc kind. Part 5. Gortak, or denounced henceforth as Gorists, should be vigilant against any kind or sign of oppression or exploitation of orc in the realm and within their race. Promoting these anti-oppressors to ensure the freedom and equality of all orc within the fantasy realm. And he hands you this book, and it says a bunch of other things along these lines of very revolutionary, very like-minded, for the cause, by the cause. Everyone's together and united. As we shall unite everyone together under one orc banner for cause.
I like that. It's pretty good. Well spoken.
So,
And I have the book.
Yeah.
about the reward for the killing.
Oh, yes. we don't have enough money here at the moment to reward you, but I will. He like grabs some paper and pen and starts inking out some details and things as Lord Reginald Thornfield assassinated under the direct order of Rohadur. Mission accomplished. Pay 250,000 gold.
Perfect.
And he like rips it out, like folds it into a letter, and like
Seals it.
yeah, with like the wax seal, and hands it to you, and takes the letter and signs his signature with like the orders confirmed to you, and says, you will have to more than likely deliver this mission submissive to one of the higher cities within the Shadowthorn, but I believe your ward could be collected there, as we have nowhere near enough, as we mostly just deal with the movement of ores with the dwarves in the mines and the renegade oppressors, and we send them to our rehabilitation center at the mountain. But mostly, we have our operation costs, but we cannot fulfill that request by any means here.
What would be the best city? What do you think? Where to turn this in?
To get the quickest return would probably be the Shadowthorn capital.
Okay. Would I know what that is?
Yeah.
What is it?
I have to pick it up because it's actually been a while since we've even mentioned it. But when I find it again, I'll tell you. I only prepared so much.
Okay.
What do you say about a camp? Like, was that a re-education camp or some other kind of camp?
Were you asking him that, or?
No, I was asking you. I'm kind of mitigating right now. You said a
We don't
lot,
do
and I
that.
was typing.
We
first.
don't do that here. You have a role for metagaming? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay. What'd you say about was it a re-education camp or a
The
healing camp?
rehabilitating.
Rehabilitation camp.
Yes, that's where
Important
we've
difference.
under our new doctrine and cause. That's where we send our prior oppressors to be educated in orc culture, and if they can fulfill their missions and statements, they'll be allowed to serve under the Shadowthorn again.
May we have a tour of this place?
Certainly, as a distinguished party of yourself. But let me get things in order, as tomorrow would be a better day to tour the facility.
That sounds wonderful.
That sounds
Where are you staying at
good.
the moment?
At the church.
Oh, please, heavens! Let me at least arrange something better for you.
Oh,
I will
that'd be
send
cool,
some people over to fetch you shortly and move you to at least some better accommodations, as at least a VIP such as yourself, Rohadir, has fulfilled this incredible mission.
I'm gonna kill him.
Amazing. This is great. Everyone's so nice here.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, it is nothing, brother. And is there anything else I could help you with today? Oh, well, I suppose you have been traveling for a while, so at least let me give you something. As he like gives you this like square stacks of paper that you've never seen before.
I'm sorry, what is this?
Oh, yes. I suppose you have just re-entered the Isles. We've only certain levels of brothers for the cause are now allowed to handle gold, as this is now currency for the Shadowthorn, and this is Gorium.
Orium.
and it's like pieces of paper with the face of a very distinct orc on the cover of it.
How do you spell that?
Gorium.
How you?
Maybe an E. I don't know. I just made it up.
What's
like, today.
what's the exchange rate from Gorium to gold pieces?
Oh, there is not. These is only for currency for those in the forces.
Understood.
And he gives each of you 1,000 Gorium each.
Thank you.
Use these at the local facilities, and you will be more than adequately taken care of for food, wine, and lodging. And he looks at you, Rohadur, and he's like, "There is a special building I can introduce you to later."
Yeah, for sure. That'd be fun.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
I shake his hand again.
He's like, "I am glad you're a brother Gorist, along with all the rest of us. There have been a few parties that have returned that were more in favor of our prior regime, and
Well, you
but
know.
they'll be at the camp. You'll get to see the learning process to help them assist in the transition of power.
Well, you know, things happen, things change. You just got to move with it.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm glad you are so supportive and understanding.
Yeah, I'm
of
used to the winds changing on the sea. It's nothing different.
a sailor indeed. And you kind of like wrap up your conversation. You guys go outside the barracks, and what would you like to do?
I guess I'm going to head back to the church
Yeah,
and
back
tell
to the
Teddy what's
church.
going on.
Yep.
Same.
Okay, you guys now at the church.
Teddy, get a load of this, man.
Teddy says we do get the gold. Thing is, we're gonna have to go to another city, preferably like the capital.
And they're sending orcs over here, so we might need to get you out of here.
What?
Yeah, no, the captain, he's really cool. Or he's setting us up with some better places to sleep. So they're going to come get us here at the church a little bit.
Did they say how long?
No, like
Soon.
No, I just said
very
it'll,
soon.
yeah.
We may want to go hide.
What time
No,
of
we're
day is
going
it?
to the new place.
Not him.
Why not?
Oh my god.
He wasn't with us. So they're gonna expect 4, but there's really 5 of us.
Oh man, I'll tell when he gets here. I'll tell the captain. I forgot to tell him I had another part of the crew. It'll be good. It'll be fine.
What sea did you crawl up out of?
You know, I wasn't born on the sea, but the sea found me.
Dungeon Master, what time of day is it right now?
It's about 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay.
Check out these Gorium bills they gave us, and I show them the paper
This
bills.
is apparently the currency they use. Don't use gold.
I see. Do you mind if I see them? And I kind of go towards Roger. Do you mind if I see them? I just want to make sure they're all the same to make sure they didn't stiff you.
Sure.
Okay. I'm observing the bills, and I noticed they're all the Gorthak dude. Did you guys get any history on this Gorthak?
Oh, we got
Like, what is-
tons of history.
Oh, check out this book. I show him the red book.
That should give you all you need to know.
I kind
But
of
like I
read
said, you
over the.
really need to hide.
So you
No,
take the
sorry.
book, and you're like looking through it. It is very, very nationalism.
Propaganda?
I just start to see where it's like talking about the regime and destroying other races and type of thing, and I kind of clench the book.
You you're like looking through it, and you can definitely tell that Gorism is like a form of governmency that seems that he developed, and seems to be more of a doctrine to capture state power through a combination of armed insurgency, mass mobilization, and strategic alliances. And they use this just screams propaganda and disinformation, as well as other components of like a very insurgent doctrine. It is also seen as it could be more of a protracted people's war, where they emphasize more military lines to capture power.
Okay. So pretty much completely what I'm against.
Oh,
I
we
get
also
really
have a tour.
a tour of.
It's this this like summer camp. They
Oh.
send people to learn about Gorthak and what's going on. It's pretty cool that they're investing so much in
I
education
thought
over
it was
here.
more like a church lock-in kind of thing.
What types?
I think it's kind of a combination.
Did they mention what type of people they
It's a
bring?
re-education camp.
It's a rehabilitation camp.
It's a
where they
re-education
send
camp.
Prior oppression
For
to learn or oh my gosh.
Yeah, they
Orc
teach about orc
culture.
culture.
So
I'm kind
basically,
of getting like super frustrated as you guys continue to tell me more and more.
Mm.
I'm still holding the like cash and red book in my hands, and I just cast Sacred Flame just uncontrollably, burning it all in my hands.
What is
I'm just
wrong
like-
with you?
This is bullshit.
Mm.
Okay, Teddy, I know you're upset, but right now I really need you to get into this room.
Where?
And I just kind of like shove him into the room.
You shove them in one of the back rooms.
Yeah.
Shax, mend it. Mend it.
I don't think it'll work. It's too far gone.
It's still on fire. like-
Yeah, I can't. No, we can't do
I
it.
tossed the book in with Teddy.
Oh god.
That was a gift.
And it's burning now.
Well, when the captain comes, I'm telling him that y'all burned it.
Okay, let me explain something to you. You do that, you'll end up with a knife to your throat in the middle of the night.
Damn.
I am not joking around.
You burned my book. Or Teddy burned my book. Why are you getting involved?
Start
Because-
banging on the wooden door.
Teddy,
it's
hush.
not locked at all.
I'm just frustrated. I can't like even make any thoughts together right now.
Teddy, hush.
Let me out.
Teddy, got to calm down, okay?
I need to kill these bastards right
Okay,
now.
but we need that money more than anything. I need that.
For what? We
Yeah,
can
did
sail
we
out
Now
tell-
you're
easy.
speaking.
Did we tell him how
some
much
sense.
it was? Because I don't think he knows.
I mean, he didn't give him all of it. He just gave him his.
I know, but like, did we tell him how much? Did we tell Gilly how much the bounty was?
It's 250,000, okay? 250,000
Gold or fucking gore ass bucks? whatever
gold.
These are.
Gold.
Definitely gold.
$4. The settlement, the entire settlement doesn't have enough to give us, so they were sending us
It's
somewhere
gold.
else.
Let's just go with everything. Then we can get the money.
If
And
they
then
see
we'll-
me, you guys will be touring me at the camp. I'll be there a day early ahead of you guys.
Well, my
Daddy,
thought
please
was
don't
we
What?
could go in and wreck it. Was my idea.
If
I
we
haven't
piss
discussed
off
this
the
with
Shadow
anybody.
Thorns here, the chances of us recovering that bounty later are not great.
Are
Well,
not
see, that's
good.
why we just destroy it and then we leave.
We just
And then-
leave no survivors, no witnesses.
Yeah. No.
There's a repeating theme in this camp.
Yes, yes, there is.
We'd kill everybody.
When everybody's bad guys, I mean, what are you supposed to do?
I mean,
It's a war. There's a lot going on. But I think we should play along, get the money, and then we'll find out a way to save all those dwarfs. But we need the money. The gold.
You guys do what you want. I'm gonna start finding my own area.
I'm staying.
I kind of.
If we could hit some kind of leverage point, like say a caster who is maintaining control over the dwarves, or some kind of magic object that was doing the same thing, we
It's
might
not that
be able to
easy.
make it look like an
Yeah,
accident.
but you do have a sorcerer.
He's not
Kind of
going
the
to-
same thing. Kind of,
the,
sort of.
The caster is located in the capital. He is highly guarded in the capital. He is not going to be here by any means.
Well, he's got to channel it through something. I mean, he just can't. He can't cast a spell that far away.
They probably have beacons and military outposts set up to channel it through.
Okay, so why don't we just
But
knock
it's
it down?
not just one person, but the core of it is going to be at the capital.
All right, easy peasy. We'll just go to the capital, get the money, kill the big bad wizard mage guy, and then leave.
As long as we get that gold.
And where am I going? I can't stay in this church
You would be willing to betray
with
the
orcs
Shadow
coming in.
Thorns?
I'm getting my gold.
If you get the gold and then you kill that wizard, then you burn bridges with the Shadow Thorns.
Fuck the Shadowthorn. Fuck this new Shadowthorn. This is not the Shadowthorn that I've been with. I didn't like the Shadowthorn beforehand. So,
So-
I need time to think. I'm going to go over in a corner. And Teddy, be quiet. If they come, we're doomed.
I start pacing like up and down the altar, like horizontally from wall to wall.
Ro, I
Taking
guess
tiny turns.
you need to tell the orcs when they get here that we have another person. We'll see how that goes.
Well, I don't know if we do have another person, Mr. Bookburner. I yell it to the closet.
I'm out of the closet. I'm pacing,
Yeah,
so I
he's
don't know which
pacing
the fuck
now.
you're talking about.
Teddy's
You're
finally
crazy,
come out of the
man.
closet.
Deeply closeted.
He did just say he was pacing. I flip him a bird.
Oh, look, a bird.
That means peace among worlds with my people, so thank you.
That's the digitation or something.
I do. It's a cantrip, so yeah, I'll do it.
What, flipping the bird to someone? Is
No,
that
yeah,
my
he
hidden
flips the
cantrip?
bird, and I press digitate it, and it turns into an actual bird, and it flies over and smacks you right in the face.
Oh. I'm
Man.
just collecting my thoughts. I'm pacing, so you can tell I'm
Or,
visibly mad.
or, we could just get on the boat and leave now. Then we don't deal
No.
with anybody.
You guys have a very good position you're in right now to find out more of the inner workings. I'll keep doing my side scouting outside because I still know this town like the back of my hand. So I'll be able to navigate better solo if you guys figure out the core. Meet me back at this church though in 3 days' time.
So
And
you're
I'll
not
see-
staying at the new place with us?
I will not be going with anyone or anything like that. I can collect more intel on my own.
Are the guard orcs here yet, or
Not yet.
okay? Is there a library or some documents in this church that you know what I mean? Like I guess like a church library office or something.
Outside of those 2 rooms,
Mm-hmm.
what are you trying to look for in particular?
Another
Where
red
you
book.
Oh, or more.
He's been indoctrinated.
You're right. You got it.
I knew immediately. I'm like, he's looking for the yellow
He's gonna nail it above his
The
bed
red
and
book
place
actually,
it
because
so
he
they're
just
not-
burned it.
The Grolga is in the church, like helping people out, and he may know of one.
I'm gonna talk to him and
He might have one. 'Cause, you know, propaganda.
So you go up to
yeah.
what do you?
Hey, shaman.
Oh yes.
Some unfortunate accidents happen. And I need another one of those red books, the mantra books.
And he
didn't-
goes, so
yeah.
I did not realize that you were a fellow
That's what I'm saying.
Gorist.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
"Of
just talking to the
course."
captain earlier. He's coming over here in a little bit.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So you had an accident with your manual?
You know, it's hard to.
He got too excited, peed in the floor. All right. It's a little embarrassing for him. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. He peed in the floor a little bit, got excited.
It was in his pants, so he peed on it.
Yeah, soaked it right up. So it's ruined. He wants another one.
Roll a persuasion check.
All of
You
us?
two.
So I just look on like what?
14.
23.
Pretty high. Um, He kind of looks at you, and then he goes look at you, and then he looks back at you, and he goes, "Whatever story, I assume something has happened to it." Um, it,
Yeah. Do you have another one?
yes.
Cool.
And then it's like, "Here, I will give you mine, and I can get another one later." And he
That would be
he pulls one out and hands it to
fantastic.
you.
Does that have notes on it?
You don't know.
Is there notes in it?
Do what?
Are there extra notes? Did the shaman write notes on it? Flip through it.
I don't know, but I'm gonna thank the shaman and go to one of the pews and pick up back to where I had it. Was reading.
I'm gonna
It's like
sign
where
it.
you were reading.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it over your shoulder.
DM, is there a like? I'm guessing a charity closet or anything like that where people can donate clothes. No, there's no church.
There's only 2 closets. The one where like the altars are in, and it just seems very more of like a miscellaneous normal closet, and then there's the other one that is more of a regalia, confession or private room where you're really supposed to sit and meet with somebody. It's a very small church. It's not very big at all.
Yeah. Could I kind of sneak into the regalia closet?
Yeah. You are attempting to be sneaky?
Yeah.
Roll that stealth check.
14. What is my stealth? Oh, +1. 15.
Ah, that's perfect. You open one closet door and you like duck and dive behind to the middle altar, and then you like crab walk to the next door and open it and go inside.
Okay.
And no one really
Uh,
seems to notice.
Okay. Can I do an investigation check to see what type of regalia I see in here? Or if
Yeah.
there's anything. Natural 20.
These are very much like green and black robes of
set of armor.
You're now immune to magic damage.
You're immune to everything. You feel the blessing of.
Do
Gorthak.
I recognize anything with like the Gorthak symbol based off what I saw from the red book or the paper?
Not in here. This is definitely Grummush, the one eye symbol. And everything in here has seemed to be worship of him.
Okay. I grab one of the cloaks that I would guess I would recognize that a priest or someone would wear that one in public.
Mhm.
So I grab that and I cover myself in it.
Okay, yeah. I assume you've taken the stool off your head.
Yeah, I've taken
Okay.
the stool and the tarp and everything off my head.
Okay, yeah. You just roll. No, I don't think you actually need to roll for this one. You're very. You wear this as though you were wearing your own regalia. You just change out the colors, the symbols, and everything. And now you are adorned, in the wares of Grumush, the One Eye.
Pretty much the one eye. I still keep my saloon challenge coin on me, but I strip everything else outside of that.
All right. You just leave it on, like, put it somewhere and kind of hide it, or
I kind of fold it into my satchel
okay, cool.
and just
Yep.
neatly fold it away.
Yep. So now you are dressed in regalia.
Can I do a quick history or religion check based on what I know about Grumish?
Yeah, and at this time, some guards coming to the room. About 6 of them kind of come in like march format, like 2x2s. And they and you hear this commotion going on, and you poke your head outside the window, and you see the soldiers like salute, and they're like, "Sir Rohadir, are you?" And like they look around.
Oh, I stand up and I kind of wave the red book and go, "Hey!" And I kind of give them. How are they saluting?
Just like a
So I salute them, but with the wrong arm.
Okay.
and they go, "We are here to show you to your new quarters."
Cool. Come on, crew.
We follow.
All right. They
Yeah.
like about face and kind of march out, and you follow them.
Yeah.
All right. Teddy, you kind of see them being led out of the church. What do you do?
I'm gonna stay peeking my head out the regalia door.
All right, they've left the church, and
Okay.
it seems they're going somewhere.
I kind of pop my hood up, and I want to start following them from a distance.
Okay, roll a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Since you're in regalia, you got a nice little disguise on. I'll give you advantage on that.
Stealth 20, dirty
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. You seem to be following along. So these troops lead you to the edge of the village. You kind of go past the barracks, and then there seems to be a much bigger house, much more eloquently built, more of a mansion for sure, amongst things. Think of
Luigi's Mansion.
What I'm kind of thinking of
in
is
like outer style, yeah. Like it
I
looks,
was
it's
thinking
like
Syrup Island, the girl's house, on Syrup Island, One Piece. Kind of like that bigger house type of thing, where it's not a
I have
mansion, but
no
it's
idea off the top of my head who that is.
Syrup Island from One Piece. It's where Usopp has the crush on her.
Oh, like just a basic ass house.
Yeah, it's like a bigger house, but it's about probably 3 stories. I'd say about 10
Yeah,
rows.
my memory doesn't go like 9 years ago in like
No, I'm
anime
just kind of
lore.
giving
I'm
a
sorry.
brief description, like a 3-story type of house, 10 rooms. A little bit wider, at
Yeah,
least on about 2 acres of land.
it's kind of like that. Yeah, think of a courthouse. There we go, like a
Okay.
courthouse. Nice columns out front, big steps, square. Inside, there's a big opening room, a set of
Okay.
stairs that go up the middle, and they lead you inside. With that, what are you gonna do, Teddy?
How is the area like around the house, like the courtyard and everything?
It's very simple. It's not a very big yard. Um, it is more maintained. It's got like some shrubbery with like animals, um,
Okay.
like a fish
I'm,
spitting water out
uh,
of its mouth into a pond.
is there any woods or anything around?
Not in here, no.
Okay. Is there any buildings closer by, like a tavern
Um,
or anything that I passed on the way over that I noticed?
the closest building would probably be the barracks and like some random houses.
Okay. I'm going to kind of, now that I know what building they're going into, I'm going to kind of dip back and turn around and kind of head towards any locations that identify a tavern.
Okay. Yep, you managed to find a tavern pretty easy. It's about like 5 p.m. now, about dinner time. As the rest of the party is being escorted in, the guards kind of come in. They split two ways and make two rows and like give the salute, um, to like signal for you to come in.
Well, don't mind if I do, and I go right in,
We follow.
Yep, follow.
still holding the red book.
All right. Um, give me a second.
There's a trap door. All follow.
Yeah.
We're not prisoners.
A man very eloquently dressed, a half orc, is like sitting a couple stairs or like standing a couple stairs up in front of you as you guys come into very nice room. And he goes, I've learned your name, Rohadir. My name is Krug Stonebreaker. He has like a very eloquent tone to his voice. I am the overseer of Verzick's re-education facilities and the liaison between most in and out activities. The captain Rock has informed me of your arrival and has issued you your due paperwork. Congratulations on your success in your mission.
Oh well. Yeah. Thank you.
And
I don't like this guy.
and I see, and it's like I see that you've in charge of a very diverse party of associates that are under your leadership.
Yeah. Yeah, they all do a bunch of different things.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And
He makes fish bigger. Really helps out with the fishing.
interesting.
Yeah. Great for the market. Sorry, go on.
I kill people.
Ah. And he perks up with that and he's like, "Oh, okay, yes." And he kind of like looks at you, Baldwin, and looks back, and he says, "Ah, yes. Here, let me show you, your quarters, and I suppose the rest of your, um, subordinates will have room next to yours." And he like turns around and starts going upstairs, as if to like show you where your room would be.
Do we see anybody else at all?
Roll a perception check.
Everybody knows I'm really good at this. 15.
No, there's no one outside those 6 people that led you there and him.
Like this.
I'm following.
Okay, yeah, you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
upstairs.
yeah.
You kind of go up the stairs and to the right, and then there's like these large, kind of stocky doors, and you can definitely tell that it's been altered quite recently, as though the original doors were
For dwarves?
extended in height.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
and he opens them up and shows you this very eloquently drawn room with a large bed, a fireplace,
Wow.
a few hors d'oeuvres on a table. And he says, "This will be your dwellings." And
Awesome.
he and then he says, "Down here, the rest of you will find accommodation." And there's another door that's been unaltered, and he opens it up, and within it seems to be more of a few single beds of appropriate status, but very qualitatively different than the room before.
Well, isn't that nice? Thank you so much for your hospitality.
You're more than welcome, assistant of Rohadir. As he turns around and goes back.
I hear that and I'm like, hey, moving up in the world.
Shut up, Baldwin.
He like chimes back and is like, "Oh, indeed. I suppose then I was informed that you have been out of the country for a while. I suppose you need to refresh on a few mannerisms." As he produces a few other red books for each of you, and he says, "I do suggest refreshing or learning things while your stay here."
Yeah, it's been a great read, honestly.
Ah, Rodir, a man of my own heart. Please, as he like steps into the room with you and is like, "Let us discuss more over light snack and beverage."
Oh, that sounds great.
And like he closes the door behind him as like you go into your room. So Teddy, you're kind of at the tavern right now.
Is he there? Is he still?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I just got myself eating a burger on the stream by accident. I had a pickle in my mouth.
No way.
Let the people see your burrito.
I'm gonna love editing this because I was not looking at stream whatsoever,
either.
and I just hope you're like, "Oh."
I was trying to like dip to the side, and there was just a pickle in the corner of my mouth. I was slurping it up.
Perfect.
Okay.
You're at the
Teddy?
tavern. What do you do?
I take a notice to my surroundings. I kind of want to see how populated the tavern is compared to the barkeep to see if it's a friendly place or a I need to keep my hood up kind of thing.
At the moment, it seems friendly in nature. It seems it doesn't seem like a dingy stab you in the back kind of place. It seems very community casual, a very normal tavern.
Okay. Is there any empty tables at all? Or is it like kind of just a bar?
Yeah, it's not quite the hour of indulgence, so it's a little more sparse than it is. There's a couple people at the bar itself drinking, but most of the tables are unoccupied at the moment.
Okay. I'll go ahead and head to the end of the bar and just kind of prop up
Okay.
on a seat by myself at the end of the bar. I'll just kind of like put my finger up for just a normal ale.
There's a half orc behind the bar that comes over and he goes, "Well, aren't you a shorty?
Yes, mutations run bad in my family.
What do you want?"
Just give me what the house recommends.
He, like, turns around, grabs a mug, goes up to a barrel, pours it out, hands it to you. It's
Spits it.
incredibly foamy.
It's all foam.
Good call.
He spits in it and it instantly reverts back to the perfect.
Yeah. Well, I kind of prop a copper for him.
He takes your coin. Anything in particular you're wanting to do?
I'm just kind of listening to see if there's anything around or observing my surroundings right now.
All right, roll investigation.
A1. I am bad at listening.
Drinks too fast, gets the
It
hiccups.
is
falls asleep.
a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh, nar.
Nar.
Bar fight.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're.
nar.
It's kind of quiet right now. Not a whole lot of anything's going on. It's just like some middle-aged man sitting at the bar, rolling up like hand rolled, yeah, and
Stogies.
stogs for the most part, just being like whatever, and kind of all the same vibe. These people are like more elderly, not much to do, just kind of sitting at the bar drinking alone,
Okay.
for the most part. And with that,
Sorry.
let's do a quick little break, and we will be back.
Sweet.
Sweet.
My name is Sakahari, and I'm a wizard.
Wizard Harry.
I'm a wizard. An old, clumsy.
And I'm not looking forward to this. First D&D character.
I am Daddy Teddy. I am a hill dwarf cleric because during our party's first boss fight, we realized a lot of these people were new. A lot of our party was new to D&D. We didn't have a lot of heals. So I decided to remake a character, being a veteran D&D player, and I provide the heals for our party with a little bit of DPS and some spice. So, Daddy Teddy, I am a cleric in a high-ranking guild called the Shadowthorn, and we do a lot of assassination contracts, but I can hide in plain sight because a lot of people know me and I'm a good cleric. Just a wee old little dwarf cleric. Daddy dwarf cleric, not paladin. Daddy dwarf cleric. There we go.
You're gonna call him Daddy. Call him Daddy correctly.
Teddy cleric. But yeah, Teddy is my name. My first character was named Gilly. He is a ship captain we are currently going to right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
yeah.
he is a warlock.
He was Marv's best friend.
We can't get you onto the system.
Oh, it's because I'm fat, Paul.
We did stuff and stuff. We keep trying to sleep. People keep interrupting us. I vaporized 2 dudes. It was great. Alright. So everybody's on board with that. Let's just do that. Main road.
That's fine. I'm
and
gonna
then-
put my hood up
Put a little hood on.
and hide my beard.
Bundle up.
I'm no longer a wizard. I'm just a common man.
Roll a roll a sneak check, stealth check.
Sneak check.
Sneak check.
That's 3.5.
How sneaky are you?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky.
You see a man come over and goes, "Who are you? You're not even with us. Like, you're not even enlisted or part of the military. Get out of here."
Do you want to die?
We're in the military. Of course somebody's gonna die. This is a war.
With a little death, you can be just like me.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I put obscuring mist where they would possibly be entering, so it would be harder for them?
You can do whatever you want to try to do.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna put obscuring mist at the gate where they would possibly walk in, so it'd be easier to possibly take them down.
What does it do?
Creates a cloud of mist 20 foot in a 20-foot radius. The mist obscures vision and provides concealment.
They're attacking! Everyone get to the gate! As this just mist comes out of nowhere from the gate. And 2 or 3 platoons start like making you're just kind of like looking around and you're just like, well, it's kind of pretty up here. And like you just get lost in thought for a second and
Flashbacks of your days
As
an Air Force pilot.
As an aircraft.
I thought you were about to do like some Aseki airplane, was, like died and reincarnated as a plane.
Yes.
No,
I just got
Your
Top Gun Maverick stuck in my head as I'm flying through. Highway to the
Danger zone.
but yeah, you don't.
Bureaucracy around here. Paperwork. So I'll go back to everybody else and pull out the contract and say, "Hey, everybody, I need you to sign this so you guys can get paid and we can get on our way."
Is this basically just saying that we need to fight?
It's a
and all?
basic mercenary contract that says,
What is this fine print?
"Don't read that. Don't worry about it." Do you know? Do you know a
Why
lawyer?
is there a Satan symbol on the bottom of this?
Do you have legal counsel with you?
I am a cleric.
Church and state.
Listen, man, I'm Shadowthorn. I've been a part of many of these contracts.
The list is the High Lord. On the list is the or on the scroll.
Yes.
It names the guy we killed or they killed. It names Reginald Thornfield, and I know what he looks like. So I'm gonna use
Andrew. That's funny.
Great.
That's good. That's good. I feel like Rohiter is just like slowly become more and more southern the more I play him.
Honestly,
And it's just kind of how I am naturally.
there's a movie coming out. that I've seen something about, and every time I say something in this situation, I keep thinking about it. I think it's like the world's best beer run or something. It's like a guy is trying to get beer to his friends in Vietnam, and everyone thinks he's like a CIA agent.
Yeah. It,
I haven't seen that.
I haven't
isn't
either.
Z-
I've just been seeing like
Isn't
clips
Zac
or-
Efron in that? Isn't that what's going
I don't
on?
think so. I genuinely don't know, but it's like some guy in a Hawaiian shirt that's going through a bunch of military checkpoints.
That is actually part of a movie. Hold on. Yes, I've seen that part.
45.
Sounds like
Shit,
a lot of laundry.
he like he walks into the base and they're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh man, I'm just here to see my buddies or whatever." He doesn't have a military ID or whatever, and somebody else gets him in, and they start talking shit, and then they start laughing and shit, cutting up. That
Well,
is
it's literally like,
it's a movie. Hold on, I'll think of the name of it.
well, one of the scenes was like, you need to get to Vietnam, file and rank. He's like, no rank, no name, and and he's like, my name's, it's like generic. His name just happens to be like Smith,
Right? Yeah.
and it's like Smith, no rank, and like, oh, you're one of those guys, and they just assume he's like,
Way high up in the
Yep.
That's
off
great.
the books. Yeah.
yep. So, all right. So you guys are kind of like bedding down or like settling in your like little mansion of like.
Trap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Am I still talking to him over drinks?
Yeah.
Cool.
So what are the three of you doing in your side room, Shanks, Phelan, and Baldwin?
Plotting his death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. We got to do something with. I want to make him wet his pants
Yeah.
first,
That'd be a good idea.
and then
I like
we'll do something. But we got to figure out how to do that without making us look like we did it. Because if not, it'll just call.
I mean,
all
we could
the-
always poison him.
True. True.
I'm gonna go down to the bar.
Yeah. Why not?
There's
Sure.
a bar in the mansion.
Information gathering.
So you leave the mansion and go to the bar.
No. Where's the place that
You're in like a house that's like specifically a
mansion.
mansion.
Unless there's like a private bar area that the mansion has.
I mean, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Is there no such area?
I mean, like the only two things you know are the stairs and the front door at the moment.
Okay.
Let's look for the kitchen,
That's a good idea.
and we'll scout.
Yep. Go look for the kitchen.
All right, you guys come out of your room. You go downstairs. You see two doors on your left, like two doors like onto the either side of the stairs.
You know, there's certain tea ingredients that you can mix, and it can put someone in a very deep sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Just casually mentioning that in the middle of the room.
Do you know what those ingredients are?
I would love like this. I imagine you guys just come out of the room looking for the kitchen, and like you're just like, well, you know.
We could poison somebody.
I didn't say that out there. I just
Do
said
do you
put 'em
know
in a
what
deep
these
sleep.
ingredients are? Do you know what they look like?
I do.
Well, I think you should come with us then.
Oh, I'm coming.
Good.
That's good because I am tired, but I cannot get to sleep.
Good. Baldwin, I will make you some tea.
Awesome. All right. Let's go find the kitchen.
He's already dead. Well, what could happen?
So where's the kitchen?
What's always
He'd
looking
probably
at?
kill me.
Ah. Yeah. So we'll look for all three of us are looking for the kitchen. All right. So there's 4 doors.
Okay.
I think the kitchen's gonna be in the back. Is
Yeah.
there a door in the back, towards the back of the house?
Mhm.
Let's try
There's
that
like
one.
a main stair that goes up, and then two doors on either side.
Left.
Left.
Let's try the left door.
You opened up,
Oh.
and
Elevator shaft.
it a
Oh,
beholder. No.
no.
There's a Hydra.
You see a little hallway that definitely seems to be a staff area.
Okay.
Little shorter ceilings. You're like banging your head every so often, I'm pretty sure.
Sweet.
True to form.
And you see a little area that seems to be a kitchen at the back of the hallway.
Perfect. All right. We know where well, I guess the kitchen is where we're going. Yeah, we'll just I want to check for traps.
Is there anybody out? Like any staff or?
Roll a perception check or investigation, your choice.
Perception. Nat 20.
Oh yeah. Like you came down the stairs and you definitely know the six that escorted you in had gone. They're no longer in there. Now that you're in the kitchen, you see somebody,
Somebody.
a half orc that seems to be cooking food of some type. It's it seems to not be an overly populous location from your initial observation. Definitely more quiet. So it kind of tells you that there's not a whole lot of people here at the moment. But with that information, Rohadir, you're such a good man and accomplishing such a grand task assigned to you
I
by the
mean,
Shadowthorn. I mean, they've had that bounty out for quite a little bit in the upper circles. I mean, if only more people knew about our lofty ideals. Wouldn't you agree?
I do. I'm still getting through this. I'm about halfway through now, though. But I'll keep reading it later tonight. And I sort of bookmark it,
Yeah,
put it away.
of course. And I assume
Is there with the hors d'oeuvres and everything right there? Is there like a wine decanter or something there?
yeah, there's like a clear crystal bottle with some kind of liquor in it, and some glasses, and there's some cheese, grapes, some smoked fish, and
You don't get anything.
Yeah, dude. Hold on. Krug? Correct? Krug? What did you say?
you made me double check myself.
Krug Stonebreaker?
Yes, Krug. Yes, this one's Krug. Yes.
Krug, come, let's drink. And I sit up 2 glasses and I pour us some wine.
Well, of course, between fellow brothers of. And he takes a glass, sips it a little, and he said, "Please tell me of your adventures. I know the incident with the Silverleaf must have been an interesting one to flee from."
If I'm being completely honest, I wasn't really super on the front lines on that. I had obviously my fantastic crew. They're very they're very capable. But most of them really have like a real niche of what they do, which is why I have a bunch of different ones because they all perform very super specific jobs.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah,
So
so
you've
you
gathered
sorta
a
just-
collection of professionals.
Yeah.
That is truly incredible. I mean, well, I don't know if you've been assigned a name or came with a name yet, but as you turn in this accomplishment, surely you'll be rewarded as Rohadir and his fantastic party. I don't know if you've thought of what they should be called or not, but
Well, I've heard associates, party, underlings. I like crew.
crew.
I've always referred to them as the crew. Namely because we're always on my it's a very modest vessel that I'm proud of her, the Codfather,
Ah,
which is
Rohadir and the Codfather crew.
yeah. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna write that down. It's pretty good.
It's like he opens up his notebook.
And I grab some smoked fish as I'm doing this.
It's just like, oh, that's a good idea. Like,
Yeah, I
with
like
the
that. It's
pen,
pretty
you
good.
stab the fish. It must. How long have you been on duty now, or for?
Oh man. I've been traveling all over the world for as long as I can remember. It's been a while. I don't really I usually just fish and sell it to the nearest port and just keep circling around, traveling, seeing what's going on, you know?
I completely understand your. Roll a persuasion check for me.
Why am I getting caught with all the charisma stuff, dude.
No.
10.
Okay. He's like, oh yeah, I understand the fishing. Right. I have to. I suppose there's things that even I should remain in the dark about. I'm not of such a lofty position as one as you. I suppose your team is quite advanced, especially. And I suppose the vessel you take is more than adequate for slipping in and out of detection. the
Yeah, we don't
ports.
usually have many issues with shipwrights in the ports we stay at.
Incredible. Truly a heroic feat for the
Oh,
cause.
I don't know about all of that.
No. And he like keeps going back and forth with you, like completely thinking that you are superior and like sucking up to you. And like pouring you wine, like fish and chips, and like
I'm
you
pouring
have-
him wine back.
You have like a banter and like and everything that you say about fishing, he now starts to believe that it is code for missions or
Yeah.
so he starts interpreting your fish analogies for contracts of Shadowthorn missions and things along those lines. And every time he says, of course, you're just like, yes.
Fish.
Oh, you remember the guy I told you makes the fish bigger?
Yes.
Yeah. He's we had a baby tuna the other day. And we decided to hold on to it for ourselves for just a little bit, let it we like to have our own rations, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh.
and he enlarged the fish and
Really?
and it became to the size of from a baby tuna to a full grown adult, but with the
Really?
same tenderness as the child.
Ah, delectable.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do that at the camp.
Oh my
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll totally help with your rations.
Oh my goodness, I've never thought about
And he can like do it all the time. It's
I've-
just like a thing he can do. It's great.
Oh, you're such an inspiration.
Oh,
I've never
God.
thought about taking the
Oh god.
fish
I'm gonna kill my character right now.
and
Light myself on fire.
as you guys are downstairs in the kitchen.
my ears are burning. I'm like, God, that guy must be talking about me. Jeez, God, stop.
What do you do?
We're gonna poison him, right?
Yeah, we need
Okay.
nightshade and
So look around for that.
other.
I'm
Wait, I
gonna.
thought we were just playing.
No.
I mean, I'm not.
We're gonna start killing people behind enemy
I
lines.
mean,
Did it before?
when in Rome,
And how did that turn out?
great.
Yeah, you're with me now. It's awesome. Sorry, I'm not there.
Wait,
just
you're
saying.
talking about-
Like in the back of your head, you're
I
just
think
like,
the Krug.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
who you want to put into a deep sleep. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Why not, right?
Right.
Why not? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? All right, but I want
You
some-
weren't there.
I want some actual food. So
I'm gonna
you
start
said
with my
there's
ingredients.
all right, so roll investigation. You know what you're looking for, so definitely do an advantage. You're looking for certain ingredients and things. The rest of you are like what? Food.
Is that
I'm-
that half-orc cook? Is he still in there cooking? Still chopping stuff
Yeah,
up?
he's like whipping things up. He,
All right.
he like kind of notices you, and he's like, "Oh yes, our guests."
Yes. How are you doing tonight?
I got a 14.
Sorry, like I heard a ping. And I was like,
I did
No,
too.
that was
Nobody
me. That was me.
disconnected,
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to strike up a conversation with him.
Okay. 14. You find most of the ingredients you're looking for. You may have to supplement it if you have something from your inventory. If you had something on you that
I
might.
want to make 2 cups of tea.
Okay. Yeah. And you happen to have some things on you that could put someone to sleep, but it would take. It'd be like those gummies that you're supposed to eat.
The melatonin.
Melatonin. It's like it's like heavy melatonin.
Oh, I
It-
thought you meant something.
He's gonna
Well-
get baked, dude. He's gonna wake
So
up.
So you go up to the chef and you're
He's
like,
gonna fail his drug test tomorrow. That's for
I'm like,
damn
so
sure.
you usually
Get
cook
this
for a lot
man
of people?
fired.
he's like, only the officers that when they actually come together, I suppose. But most of the time, it's just Captain or Taskmaster Krug.
Taskmaster, yes.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
nice.
Yeah, so
Nice. Definitely.
how
died
frequently does
tonight.
everybody come together?
Oh, they usually they all only do it maybe once a month. I mean,
Right
between
now.
the
Ooh, homie.
between um the priest, the captain, the taskmaster, mine overlord may come down. Um, usually when the ship captain comes in to exchange goods, we'll have a party of 5 at most.
Okay. And it sounds like a pretty easy gig.
Oh
You
yes,
get a lot of
it's-
time off.
It's quite wonderful actually. Now that most of the how do you call them, the mm, infidels, I suppose, are been removed for the most part.
Oh yes, that's great. Glad to hear about that.
Oh yes, although like it's such a lovely thing that you agree with us, even though you're not orc by nature. But you seem a little under the weather.
Yeah, you could say that. I could use some fresh air. Yeah, some fresh air. You know, I heard there's a camp around here. Is that within walking distance? You think I could make it out there in the night air and take in some of that before I turn in for the night?
A camp? I mean, I mean, do are you talking about the rehab facilities or?
Yes, yes.
Oh no, that's a carriage ride away. It's quite the trek up to the volcano mines.
Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame. All right. Well, don't let me keep you. Actually, do you have anything? I look over at Phelan. I'm like, hey, I heard you were looking for some tea.
Oh,
You got it? Yeah, you don't need anything else? No honey? Nothing to.
maybe some honey. That would be
Could we get some honey?
nice little-
Oh yes, of course. He seems at most like polite to you as like he notices like your red books tucked into your like waist belt uh and he gives you a little jar of like honey with a little wooden dowel and
Thank you so much.
he
Thank
gets you a
you.
little tray and
It's always nice to have a little nightcap.
oh of course I completely understand.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. He like turns back and he's like whipping up stuff that looks like bread that'll rise
Is
overnight
there
or something.
is there a empty pot near him, like set on the
Like a
on the-
cooking pot?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a cooking pot.
All right. I just want to put water in it.
You just put water in the pot.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah, he
Just fill up the pot as I walk away.
with like magic with the
Yeah.
cantrip.
doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like are you using shape water, right?
Well, once a day I can use create.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
with your
just create
racial
water, yeah.
ability. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you just fill his pot, just
Yeah,
like one.
like almost overflowing with it. I just cold
Oh,
water.
wow.
He kind
Straight
of
to
looks
the
at you
brim.
and you're just like water, just and he's like, oh, man.
I just walk away.
And then Teddy. It's a little. It's closer to evening now as more people start to come in. There's a more Genasi, more human. It's a more half orc. It's a good mix of those races that are kind of in the tavern at the moment.
Okay.
What would you like to
do I notice any of them carrying any of the red books that I saw earlier?
That's a good question.
They're all smoking.
None of them are outright carrying a book out and open like that.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask a barkeep. I have a question.
What do you want?
So, I've been getting back into town, and I've been gone for probably about 7 months now, just off on some task work. I'm noticing a lot of like regalia changes. Everyone's like seems a little more uptight around here than normal. Has anything changed in Shadowthorn lately?
Oh, you. Yeah, I was saying. I mean, once we got rid of those stupid dwarves and took back control of our land and everything, everything's been pretty chipper around here.
So we finally got rid of them all?
Well, I
That's
mean,
good.
we put them up to the mines and whatnot, or the camp.
That's good. That's good. Has there been any leadership changes? Because it seems people used to be more out and about in the streets during the day.
Oh yeah, we don't really like it when well, we're still transitioning things and there might be a little more resistance than normal, so we keep all the orcs on a curfew for the most or non-orclings on a curfew for the most part. They've got to be home one way or the other before it's late.
Let's see. If I were to run into any dwarves, should I report that to authorities, or how does that go about, just in case?
Well, most of the ones that we found, or I should say that were here, have already been rounded up. Most anyone that causes trouble now gets rounded up, but for the most part, it's not worth chasing any stragglers down through the woods or anything. Uh, the the old the old leadership here is, last I heard, was being thoroughly rehabilitated and will be soon released back into service.
I see. Who's the current mayor right now, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh well, it's we don't have mayor roles in Gorism now. I suppose you. He kind of looks you up and down, and he's like, "Suppose you haven't read that one." And
I've not. I've been meaning to get a copy of that so I can catch up on
oh well,
everything.
you should at least
Your copy.
visit the church. I mean, Shaman Grolga is such an excellent preach of of, uh, of Gorism. It's fantastic, and it really makes you feel your nationalism and your brotherhood with your kindred orc.
Ah, yes. I do like a little, my heaviest grunt I can. Ah, yes. Well, I'll take another. I'll take another beer.
It's racial profile. It's at its simplest form.
He gives you another one.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth or deception check for me.
14.
Okay.
Going with
Yep.
that.
Everything seems to be hunky dory as people are coming and going. It's definitely more half orc and human at the moment. It's not late by any means, but it seems everyone's grabbing food and a drink or two. But by the end of the hour, it seems as most of the non orcs are dissipating quite quickly from the tavern.
Okay. I kind of take notice to that the non-orcs are dissipating. What time of day is it outside right now?
Right now it's about 9.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and step out of the tavern myself.
All right.
And is there anyone around me that I can see within a 60-foot radius?
Anything in particular you're looking for? Just a
Like,
person or?
just even people, light sources, anything like that.
I mean, like you're at a tavern. There's a few houses next to you, the tavern, and things along those lines. It's still a smaller village. It's there's not like street lights or anything on the roads. It's mostly anybody with a candle or people getting back before it's too dark to lose their way.
Okay.
But people
I'm
are
gonna
just
walk.
kind of filing out every so often to the tavern at the moment.
I'm gonna walk a little ways away from like any civilization type of thing to where I
Oh.
know there's zero light
Okay, yeah, you
around.
kind of just like walk out of the village. There's no walls or anything. It's not that heavily guarded, and kind of go off in the woods a little bit.
Okay, and then I'm actually going to cast Eyes of Night on myself.
Okay.
And for that, as an action, you can share your 300 feet of dark vision with 5 willing creatures that are within 10 feet of you, lasting for 1 hour.
Okay.
Once you share it, you can't do it again until your next long rest, unless I expend a spell slot to share it again. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna cast it on myself for this time,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna boost myself about 200 feet into the air with my wing boots,
All right.
and I want to hover over the kind of mansion area where I saw my allies go into,
Okay.
and just do a little bit of visual recon from the top
Okay.
to see if I see like any guards on the roof or anything like that.
All right. And as you're doing that, oh, Rohidir, you're such a good man. Oh, I believe it is getting to that hour where we should get a proper rest for tomorrow's activities. Because after conversing with you, you have given me so many good ideas of how to fish nowadays. It is incredible.
Don't forget about fixing the net.
Oh,
Don't.
yes.
Yeah.
We can't let those fish escape now, can we?
Absolutely not. No.
Oh, never.
How else are you
shall
gonna make
we.
money? You gotta have the fish.
Oh, yes. Then I've never thought of the viewpoint of using them for such profitable gain. It's incredible on your ideas, and
Thank you. Thank you.
it's truly inspirational. But for tonight, I do believe I must rest.
I do understand. Is there any I know there's some wine, but is there like a harder, maybe like a spirit on the table as well?
Oh, are you just like looking around? Not really. Do you ask him for some, or what do you?
I was gonna I'll pour one little half glass of the wine and be like, I'll get there. Hold on. Mm-hmm. To Gorthok Ironclaw.
Gorthok. And like he
May your
cheers-
fish be plentiful.
May they indeed. And
And I down it.
he shoots it with you and stands up and he's like, "Oh yes, maybe I've had a hair too much for the evening, and
Oh, nothing wrong with it.
never, not for us orcs." And he makes way to the door.
We're speaking Orcish, right?
if you so chose to.
I would
it's-
assume so.
Yeah,
That's what I would.
yeah. So yeah, you were speaking orcish.
Cool. I'd just like to know that. I'm gonna put it in my notes.
And he closes the door. And about this time, you guys are at the bottom of the stairs. And you see,
Do I know where their room's at? Real
yeah,
quick?
yeah.
I want to go check their rooms to be like, see what they're up to.
Okay,
Since
yeah,
I'm done with him.
you kind of see him depart, and he's at the top of the stairs for the most part. You open your door and you go over to their room. Roll perception check for me, real quick.
Open our iron gate room jail cell.
Mm-hmm. 7.
You open their door and go in it. As the party is on the floor on the other side of the balcony that you didn't look through, you see Krug at the top of the stairs as you guys are coming up.
Oh, hi, Krug. Got my little platter, and it has 2 teacups and some tea.
He goes, "Hello, assistants. Oh, I mean, sorry, crew of Rohadir. Your leader is such a fantastical man. He's
He
given
is-
me so much inspiration, especially with his wisdom of fishing." And he like winks at the party.
Yes.
And
I was just actually, I make nightcaps for because he has hard time sleeping. Would you like one?
oh, roll a persuasion check.
Oh,
He's like, what kind of nightcap is it?
It's just some tea
With honey.
with honey.
No, I would not mind. And he takes like a dollop of honey and puts it in a cup and takes the cup and is like, "Thank you very much." And he like takes the cup and walks away.
Good night.
Have a pleasant time,
Thank you.
crew of Rohadir.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
down.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so he's gonna drink the tea, right? Okay, so when he does that, I use the cantrip shape water, and I kind of move all like I super concentrate the tea. I basically separate the water, and he drinks all the. It's like a little bit of water with all the herbs in it, so it's like
Do you
super
wanna make sure he
concentrated.
gets to his room
Roll
first?
a sleight of hand check or stealth, because I think it's the same thing.
It's the same
right?
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Oh.
it's a 5.
As
You
as
yell-
you're
You yell out like
casting
an
this
anime character.
cantrip, as you're like casting this cantrip, he's like at his back, turns to you, and he takes a sip, and all of a sudden the water just goes, it like splashes up his nose, and he goes, and like wipes it off his face,
Turn around
and
and
he's
go,
like,
"Are you okay?"
yeah, maybe I have drank too much. As he walks away from you.
All right.
Well, I tried.
We head back upstairs, and I've got one more tea.
Kind of elbow. Hey, do you want to follow him? Where are you going? Who's that for?
No,
Yeah, we
just
go back
me.
to the room.
As you get to the top of the stairs, Rohit, you go into the room. There's no one there.
What?
Oh,
What kind of a
Captain!
What
crew?
in tarnation?
Where would y'all go?
I got you some tea for the night.
Oh, I still got some leftover wine. Y'all come over. Let's finish this. We got a ton of smoked fish and stuff like that. Come on.
Sure.
I take the tea from her.
Oh,
Oh, no.
don't forget the honey. It always helps.
I like the way you think. And I take the whole thing of honey. I just sort of.
you just
No.
dollop. Like, you don't even take the thingy. You just dump
yeah.
the honey
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the tea.
You got it.
You stir it up, and then you just like.
I see you like honey.
It's more of a syrup at this point.
You've made, yes, the famous Southern Orc tea.
It's all syrup and
Known
water.
for its thickness. Similar to the
Viscosity.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Orc Donald's.
Pork Donald.
Old Orc Donald had a farm. Fishy fish.
Fishy fish. The,
And with that, Teddy, you're hovering over the mansion, and it seems quite peaceful.
Do I notice like anyone on the outskirts, anyone on the roof, balconies, anything like that?
No, not at all. It's pretty simple, pretty quiet.
How's the roof laid out? Is it like there's a entrance to the roof? Is it accessible from the inside of the mansion?
You don't
Or-
see any like entrance or access via the roof whatsoever. It's pretty straightforward. It's not a
Okay.
flat roof mansion. It's just got a peak on it and looks like a roof.
Is there any balconies that are on the outside?
Not in this particular mansion. This building isn't that quite big for it
Is
to
there
look
Any
correctly on
open
it.
windows?
You go up to a window and check.
Yeah.
All right. What do you do?
I just try to see if I can slide it up from the outside.
What floor?
I'll go top floor.
All right. You just pick a window at random for the most part.
Oh no, I mean I'm gonna look see if I can see anything on the inside. At least I'm looking for my party members. On
At
the
this
interior.
moment, you don't see your party members via the windows at this moment on the second floor.
Okay. Is it only 2 floors?
Yes.
Okay. Still staying a little bit out of distance. I'll go ahead and drop to the ground level
Okay.
and just kind of walk around the outskirts by about 150 feet. keeping kind of steady of if I can see anyone, and I just want to see if I can see any of my party members in the mansion
All
going
right,
around the perimeter of the house.
roll a perception check.
16.
Yep, you're like kind of like scoping around, looking around, and like you don't see your party members from the windows. You can see some rooms. You saw somebody going to bed. You see somebody else sleeping on the first floor, but you do not see your party at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to post up probably on the back end of the yard,
Okay.
and I'll just stay there for about 15 minutes, just kind of standing, just watching multiple windows on the back entrance.
Okay. As you're kind of doing this, it's getting a little later in the night. Any rooms that were lit are now dark. There's only one window that seems to be producing light at the moment in the whole mansion.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head towards that window, get a better
All
look.
right. You fly up to it on the second floor, and you see your party members drinking wine, eating fish, and having crackers. And
Yeah, buddy, we're partying.
Yeah, I tap on the window.
What was that?
I'll look over.
roll perception check.
Yay! I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'm too focused on something else right now. 5.
Not one.
I got a 9.
The 18.
I've drank a lot.
So,
right now
Shax,
going, drink the tea. Drink the tea.
Shax, you hear
there, I'll
this
get there.
like tapping at the window, and
Turn to the window.
you see Teddy.
I turn back to everybody else. Hey, Teddy's outside.
What?
I'm
What?
gonna let him in. We're praying.
Wait, hold on. Is that Teddy?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
thought
it
he
is.
said he was gonna go do his own thing for a little bit.
I know, but I'm pretty sure it's Teddy. I mean, I don't know anybody
one
else that has a
else
stool
has-
strapped to his
Is he
head.
like still floating outside the window? Like we like just like actively see him?
Yeah.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
just hovering.
That could be.
I'm gonna pop open the window just a little bit and say, "What's the password?"
State the mantra. I yell back.
What's what's the password?
You make him say the Baoism. I mean, Gorism.
Yeah.
I say codfish.
Close enough. And I open the window.
All right. I kind of unleash my hovering boots and I just kind of step on the ground. Fucking A.
I close the door back or close the window back.
You want a wine? Or Feywood made some pretty good tea.
No.
Like
that's
here,
your
like
tea.
if you want some
That's
tea.
That's your
Some
tea.
You seem pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've already put the
I
honey in
kinda-
it. Yeah, man.
I
It's all
kind
honey.
of reach out for the tea and I see that
I had-
Phelan's like seeing the relationship she's already had with him today earlier. I'm like,
Teddy.
oh, this tea. Okay. I'm starting to think about what Ro Harder was saying earlier in the day. This tea sounds very good. Thank you, Ro. And then
Yeah,
I
well,
just
thank
push
Feywood.
my
She
weight
made
onto
it.
Ro and I pin Ro to the ground. I'm like, here's
What?
some tea, Ro. Here's some tea. Giving it to
You
you.
you pin me to the ground?
Pin you to the ground.
You do not. I resist.
Spicy.
I resist. I do not consent.
Fight, fight, fight.
Oh wait, let me fix my camera.
I was wondering, you're like, you've been moving all over the place. So you try to grapple him and pin him down.
Yes, I am attempting to shove this tea down him.
All right, that's a contested strength check.
You already took a couple of sips, right?
Not yet. I haven't. No, I was pouring the honey in.
Get it down his throat.
Oh my god, this is vicious.
What are we doing?
Roll a strength check.
Strength versus strength.
Yeah.
Do I have advantage on strength?
Probably not.
Advantage on something.
But not with a grapple.
No.
No, that's Constitution checks I have advantage on. Constitution saving throws, my bad.
Show me your strength.
16.
23.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
This half orc, as you're trying to like push him down in your hovering state, kind of just puts an arm on your shoulder and forces you to the ground.
I see.
Can I try to knock him out?
Which one?
I think he was just going in for a really, really enthusiastic hug, so I pour him some wine. And I've set the tea down.
Wait, Phelan, who are you attempting to knock out? I don't know. You said him. There's two hims here. Assuming you identify as he, hims.
I'm betting it's not Teddy.
Oh, this guy.
With your weapons, there are, but like,
Oh god, we're gonna kill somebody.
I'm gonna kill him.
Rolls in that
with
20.
a knife.
Rolls in that 20.
Real fast.
Max damage. Sneak attack. It can
Answer.
happen.
Well, I was horizontally going towards him, so technically I would be in a prone position, so he'd be at disadvantage attacking me.
Not in
Something
air.
here.
Those rules don't apply.
What?
That'd be a 17.
A 17 to hit your AC.
She
mine?
gets it.
Oh
Use-
no.
Smacked him on the
Oh,
head.
no.
I didn't kill him.
What'd you smack him with?
My dagger.
The, the sharp side of the dagger. Hey, doesn't that kind of sneak attack damage because he's not focused on her?
I was not. I was pouring wine.
See,
Kill it.
she's gonna
Yeah,
kill
roll
him.
sneak attack
Sneak
damage.
attack damage.
That's what, 66?
I told you.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. She's gonna
Okay.
murder somebody on purpose.
Man, this is the quickest one shot I've ever been a part of.
We'll see you next week, man.
You have your next character.
You got a playground character
That's
for
gonna
that?
come back as.
Nail plate
God,
block.
I've spent all of 5 minutes making
No,
this character
this-
on stream.
This time he's a human fisherman named Row Harder. Row fast her.
He's the
His
principal.
brother.
His brother. Half-orc brother.
Oh no.
His,
Your tribe believes in naming them like Chinese people where the last name is first. So the family name is Row and then your
5d6.
well, your normal attack and then your sneak attack. so
No,
it's
harder
66.
is the. So next one's run.
Run Harder.
Run harder.
And he's a farmer. No, what is it? What would no? It's the
So your house name is now
Harder.
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 All-
No. He's a
It's just-
farmer. His name is Ho Harder.
He's
You
just
have
gonna take
multiple
a
children.
verb and then
It's a family of just anybody doing harder.
34.
34.
Good. What kind of a knockout?
Dead. Dead.
You've made me really mad, okay? I'm sorry.
Wasted signpost pops up.
It's hard to find good help these days.
especially when they just go onto my ship.
So you take 34. I assume this is like a sheathed knife, or
Yeah, it's still got it. I haven't taken my dagger fully out. I just literally
fully
Yeah.
out.
it just
She smacks him with the
Palm
I
hook.
noticed it wasn't working, so I literally just went up and went.
You take 34 to the back of the head.
Yep.
How do you feel?
I'm fine.
Okay. Please.
I mean, I'm hurting. I'm not like, I've been better, but we are.
A little bit of wine will cure.
He is still conscious.
I'm hitting him again.
I go in for a punch.
roll, roll to hit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's had too much to drink.
Oh gosh.
Wait, is he prone or anything?
No,
Darn it.
22.
that hits your
definitely
armor
hits.
class.
Yeah, it does.
Roll your damage for fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
Paul.
To hit him.
You whip out a ship anchor out of your back pocket and just whack him in the head with it.
Paul, I'm gonna cast banishment on both of them at 5th level, just so they can settle this in a different dimension.
They won't be together.
You gotta roll attack again.
Banishment
I
doesn't put
can't-
them together.
I can't put them in the same dimension.
You can, but they're not physically together.
Oh.
Trying to Jumanji their ass there, Kelton?
Yeah, they're incapacitated. Okay. Never mind.
got so much stuff to read. I've never played a fighter before, and I'm like, it's a time.
Yeah, I didn't get much combat in for you last time. Now you're
No,
getting
yeah,
blindsided by
Yeah.
your crew.
All right.
The Godfather crew.
That's 9 bludgeoning.
Okay. I hit you with 36 again.
You don't have sneak attack damage because you're not sneaking anymore.
He knows
have
where he
1d6.
knows you are.
You also get pushed because I have the crusher, so you get pushed 5 feet away from me.
So he hits you in the face and he sends you away from him.
I still hit him again.
So you get hit in the face and you come back and you smack him again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not done.
Do I not see her coming?
Oh yeah, you do see her coming.
So
what
is there like a-
what did you roll to hit his?
Just the AC.
It was
Roll again. So yep, you kind of swing at him and you're like a little starry-eyed and you completely miss your second attack.
someone take him down.
So I'm gonna punch her again in the aims of knocking out.
I am not going. I'm dodging that.
Roll to hit. PvP.
Do you have uncanny
There's-
dodge?
As these two are like fighting each other, is anyone else?
I got. Let him roll for it.
Oh yeah. What's
I just
your,
stand up and dust myself off, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm just
Okay.
watching.
I'm gonna go pick up the tea.
For this
and,
one,
like,
I'm grabbing my fish beater club off my belt.
Okay.
Speeder.
Yeah, you know, for like when the big
Stinks.
fish come in, they're flopping around. You just
Stinks.
gotta. Yeah, yes, it totally smells like fish. Yeah, it's not clean.
I can see him though, so uncanny dodge.
Okay. He's got to roll to hit you first.
Yeah, he's gonna roll
Right.
hit you first.
Yeah. It's a 25.
And so how does uncanny dodge work?
Anytime someone attacks, I think I can just dodge the attack.
No.
Probably have to roll for it.
Definitely.
I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Some of them are. I think in Pathfinder it is, but you can only use it so many times.
I haven't used it.
Well, yeah, you just have to read. They're all different.
Says if a rogue, let's see. Yeah, if a rogue is hit by attack, they can spend their reaction to divide the incoming damage in half, as long as they can see their attacker.
So you
So I
take
can divide.
half.
Yes.
That is the correct info. So how much do you do with your club?
So how much was the-
97.
He
I
hasn't
haven't
rolled.
rolled it yet. I was waiting
Oh,
to see if it
okay.
hit.
I think it's like 150, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
that's,
fish tank.
275 damage.
It's a
It'll take
crazy-
4.
That's after the half or
It is. I rolled a 4 plus 4. That'd be 8.
Okay.
Divided in half.
and
Bludgeoning.
So these two are now smacking each other in the room. Everyone else is kind of like watching this go on.
I'm gonna slowly walk over to the bed. That's it. just
Okay.
just want to make it
I'm gonna
known I'm
pick
over by the
tea
bed.
up off the ground and just kind of like chill it with my hand and then take a sip.
Okay, you drink the tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna watch them and sip my tea.
Okay.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna try to tackle him.
Okay, you try to grapple him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your strength modifier, I believe.
Yeah, grapple. If you're grappling him, yeah, it's just your strength roll.
That's off to beat their AC, right?
No, I think.
Or is it like just
I think
strength?
I think it's a contested strength roll.
Okay. that's
Anytime you try to grapple,
So she's trying to grapple you again. So
so
It's 9.
strength roll.
roll a strength roll.
Nah.
Oh, God. Hey, she gets it, actually.
Okay, so I've got you
Wait. No, what'd you get?
a 9.
A 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 'Cause I got a 6.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Wait, is that a save? Wait, is that a saving?
No, it's straight up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Athletics against each other,
Okay.
And then-
Athletics.
I didn't
or
actually.
strength. Sorry, strength and athletics should be the same.
I should have wrote down more of the rules when we had that grapple. Because you're the one that pulled up grappling rules,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I had a
If
grapple.
it's athletics, I win.
They should be the same.
No,
It's-
because
it's
he's
contested
proficient.
strength.
Proficient.
'Cause if it's
In athletics?
yeah, you can be if it's athletics,
it's
then
strength.
you have to add more modifiers.
It's strength based. It is a strength based check against each other. So you rolled a 2. What's your strength? A 4.
Okay, so athletics isn't strength.
Okay, hold on.
Athletics is a skill. Okay. Well, we had this conversation before. And
We've had it before.
Well, the
It's-
one that was using grapple the most is no longer in the party, so we forgot how all the rules worked.
So it said, this one says, oh, come on. Strength athletics check.
You're making a special kind of melee attack action.
So,
Athletics check contests your
yeah, so
target's
it is
strength.
athletics.
He does athletics. I do strength.
You make an athletic check contested by your target's strength or dexterity D&D stats.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yes.
apparently
To
that's
which
how it
one? You said both options.
works. So you pick strength or dex, and then she picks strength or dex. And she does athletics event against your raw stat.
Against my raw stat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just do the
So
raw.
if you do the grappling, then you
Use
apply your
athletics.
athletics.
Can I counter grapple?
Probably on your turn.
Not in this situation.
Well, we haven't really rolled for
Not yet.
initiative though. Is there really a turn
Well,
happening?
there's only 2 of you, so
Well,
It's
Shoot
1, 2,
first.
1, 2.
you,
You
have
got
I do remember you
You
walking
got
to the bed.
smacked first. That's the initiative, and everyone else is
My
watching.
plan
As
hasn't
somebody drinks
fully-
tea in the corner, and somebody's on the bed.
Okay, then she gets. Okay, then she gets it then.
Okay, you're hugging him.
No, holding him down.
You haven't pinned him or anything.
No, so
you're-
once he's grappled, your speed is 0.
you can't move. He's not on the ground.
You can drag him, but your speed is reduced by half. And you can make one-handed attacks.
I'm just gonna try to knock him.
All
out.
right, roll to hit.
So you can try to escape.
You do not get
athletics
weapon
or
advantage.
dexterity.
Okay. What does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Just
roll
barely.
your fist,
On your
which would be a D4.
escape would be your
Triangle.
If you ever
your athletics versus her. strength.
so when he tries to escape, it's the other way around. Okay, so that's how that works. I was wondering.
So if I try to escape, I use athletics.
Yep, on your turn. Okay,
Got it.
You take 2 to the face with her fist. It is now your turn. Does anyone else want to do anything? Are they just watching, drinking tea, and
I'm going to light the bed on fire. I'm gonna use burning hands. I'm just gonna touch the bed and
Dadgummit,
it's just
Shax.
gonna light on fire.
Is that like to get our attention and make us stop fighting or something?
Maybe.
Teddy, do you do anything, or you just watch?
Wait a
Are they
minute.
just kind of wrestling at this point?
No, they're. This is a brawl.
It's a full-on fight.
So we're in initiative. Then I should have gotten another attack last turn.
Oh, so you get 2 attacks?
I have 2 attacks.
Oh,
yeah.
you didn't say that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know we were in initiative. I thought we were just doing a.
You're
No,
fighting.
thing.
Yeah, roll
You're
again.
fighting.
Yeah, roll away,
All right,
senor.
retcon this before you grappled him.
I mean, either way.
With your fish stick.
Correct, my fish stick.
All right,
Fried, breaded fish stick.
15.
Is that
Okay.
Okay, so then she grapples you.
Yep.
And
now
she
we're
hits
back
you with a
to your
dagger, So
turn.
now it's back to your turn.
Okay.
okay?
We're gonna do the same thing.
Hit him.
Yeah.
It's
I got
his
the
turn.
damage.
So he's got to
Okay.
try to hit you now, or get out of grapple.
No, I'm hitting. Absolutely.
Wait.
You
I
can-
don't know if you can. Hold on.
She can do one-handed attacks. There's no way
No,
I can.
hold on. All right, being grappled
Paul.
is a condition. Your speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed.
There's nothing that prevents attacks.
It just locks the target in place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. You're right.
Yeah, I'm not
Yes,
moving.
Teddy.
I'm gonna cast Mislead while all this is going on.
What does that do?
I become invisible at the same time an illusionary double of myself appears where I'm standing at. The double lasts for the whole duration, but the invisibility ends if I attack or cast a spell. So I'm just gonna kind of put up like a mirror image of myself right there that's fully solid. But I'm just gonna go sneak off and start exploring this place a little bit more.
Okay, you punch her in the face. With
Oh, I do?
that's what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, with a
taking-
club in my hand. I mean,
With his fish
You're-
stick.
yeah, the fish stick.
All right, roll your. Did you roll your things?
I did.
Did they hit?
Fish stick, is that your dagger?
I assume a 19 hits.
19 hits.
Okay, and you roll
Roll
that
the
damage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah. That was
Your club
poo-poo.
only does a D4.
That's what it says.
Huh.
I might have grabbed the wrong one though, but that's all it says. 5 bludgeoning. And then a 25 to hit for the next bonk.
That'll hit.
Here we go. Take 8.
All right, I'm pissed. So I'm going to take out my dagger and unsheath it. And I'm going to hit him.
You go stab him.
Yeah, I'm going to stab.
Roll to hit.
What does this party come to?
Math.
25. You don't get backstab damage. You don't get backstab. Only when you have
it's just a
advantage.
It's just a 1d6.
Or you're stealthing. You right. So sneak attack is your 5d6. You're not sneak
Yeah,
attacking
there's no sneak.
because there's no surprise. So you deal 4d6 normally with a knife. Deal 1d6 with a
Yeah,
knife
so, yeah.
normally. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
And a d4 is the triangle.
The sharp pyramid stabby one that you would die on.
Yeah.
How did she do so much damage last time?
It was a sneak attack.
Opportunity. Like
Okay.
she only gets to do it once, but if you're
say, wait a daggum minute.
yeah, that's why I was like, you don't get to do that every time. Now you gotta go. You gotta sneak, get out of someone's field of vision, and then do it again, and then do that on and off every other turn. Take 8.
I take 8.
Yes. What's your class?
Fighter.
Okay. Not barbarian. Okay.
No.
No, I would know all about that.
I don't know all the
It's
fighter
pretty
stats.
fun.
So she's unsheathed the knife and officially stabbed you now. She's like hugging on your waist or legs or
something.
immobilizing him somehow.
So are we both grappled or
You
am-
were grappled.
I'm grappled,
You're grappled.
You can't go anywhere.
but she can't move either.
Correct.
Can't- So does that grapple not go both ways in a weird?
No.
In a
She has
weird
control of
sense,
you.
it does, but like you're not running away, so
No, I'm not.
in,
I'm gonna
in-
throw her to the ground.
Okay, you you're just gonna yeet her to the ground.
Yeah, like, real,
Okay,
like
roll
John
a-
Cena, like.
All right, roll a grapple
Yeah.
with your athletics.
You could escape and then grapple her back. I guess that's how that would work, technically.
Yeah,
Mechanically, you would escape,
Yeah.
and then you'd have to grapple her back.
Dirty 20.
that, and then you have to roll against
Yeah.
his 20 to get out, so he gets out of the grapple.
This is your strength modifier.
So he breaks free of your grapple, and you are going to throw her to the ground.
Yeah.
All right, so roll that beautiful bean
Athletics
footage again.
Yep, athletics.
Do it again.
27.
Holy shit.
So you've got to beat that.
You have to roll probably a 20.
Your strength modifier.
It's a good roll.
So in the middle of the night, Teddy has descended from the sky, knocked on the window. Jenks has let him in. Almost immediately tried to force tea down Rohadir's throat
Teddy's fault.
as
He started it.
he sits Teddy down and he's like, "Ah, what a lovely chap." Turns around to get a drink, gets clocked in the back of the head by Phelan, and they start smacking each other as Rohadir breaks out of the grapple, picks her up and pins her to the ground, as we will end it there tonight.
Wow.
Damn.
The tension.
Can feel it in my bones.
As you all are within a Shadowthorn mansion, behind enemy lines, or within, or around, you're not quite sure.
Or part of.
You're not quite telling what's going on, but you have lots of things to consider, as tomorrow you do have a scheduled tour through the rehabilitation camps. And with that, we'll end it there
The bed's still
with
on
the
fire.
overly cheery D&D music. See you guys next time.
Bye. Closing time. Na 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 beer.